Yeah, welcome to episode 297 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time. And those are Cliff.
Those are Masters of the Universe, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and Transformers.
So I bought a toy off of one of my local groups and went and met the guy and totally forgot to take stickers. And every time I tell somebody, oh, my friends and I do a podcast, you can just kind of see their face like, whatever. So do 10 of my other friends. I'm like, but do they almost have 300 fucking episodes? Like, that's what I want to follow it up with. I should say, we do a podcast and we're nearing our 300th episode. Not that makes us better. It just makes us the pod.
We're critically acknowledged.
Well, you got to think too. People respond better when you say YouTube. When you say, we broadcast on YouTube, then everybody's like, what? Really? Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the YouTube. It's the podcast. Everybody's just like, yeah, you guys are old timers. You're still fucking on Facebook and shit.
Oh, yeah. Maybe if I say I do a live stream broadcast on YouTube. But I mean, shit, we've got to be the oldest toy podcast, right? Anyone? Because none of them are. No, Star Joe's was after
What's
us.
on Joe Mine?
No, they were after us too.
Yeah. The only one that I know was definitely before you was Star Wars Action.
Yeah, and they don't do regular postings. They do like what Masters Cast did. If you guys ever listened to Masters Cast.
Oh wow, it's been a long time since I've thought about Masters Cast.
Yeah, exactly. But they still do a podcast for like big reveals. You know, like if there's a big San Diego Comic-Con panel or like they did a podcast when Revolution came out and shit like that. So
was that Josh?
Anyways,
the Lion Court, right? That's Masters Cast, right?
Josh
the Lion Court.
He has a sight disability. I don't think he's completely blind, but he has a very severe sight disability, which I always found was interesting. Like his take on everything, you know, because people would describe things to him and he, you know, that kind of thing. That's kind of a good hook. That's downplaying a disability, but it's an interesting take on Master stuff, in my opinion. Just because our fucking hobby is such a visual one, you know. But anyways, sorry.
Our hobby or our fucking mental illness.
Yeah,
I'm going with mental illness on that one.
I think anything is, you know, everything in moderation, incling moderation. Right?
Right.
You know? That's like one of my that's one of my I keep fortunes from fortune cookies, and that's one of the fortunes I kept my whole life. Also, there is no replacement for hard work. I like that one too. But anywho, got Lucas James in the house. What's up? Brinkalizer is here. Oh, Radio Free Cybertron. He is correct. I think Radio Free Cybertron beats us. I'm pretty sure they started before us, and they're still regular. Right. KJ Smith in the house. What up? All right. We're going to talk some fucking Comic-Con, some TFCon, some fucking Fanstream, some
We're going to shit talk some Walmart.
We got mad shit, bro. We want you to kick it with us here every other Sunday. If you can't make the show here on YouTube, I shouldn't say I got this and not say what it is. We want you to kick it with us on YouTube live every other Sunday. If you can't make YouTube, kick it with us in our group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you can't make that, you just want to follow the show, hit us up at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast or go to openyourtoys.com. We've got show notes in the upper right hand corner. It's got links to all this shit, including Spotify, Apple and Amazon podcasts, RSS feeds, emails, voicemails, fucking links to find people like Cliff. Where can they find you?
I post in the group sometimes as Red Menace, but most of my stuff is on Instagram as Associate of Horror. But I haven't been really posting much lately. I haven't been really.
That's true. I kind of, to me, it's like the summer is too fucking busy, dude. I'm like, if I can squeeze in a movie and opening some toys, the last thing I want to do is post about it. So I just do it, not try to create content, you know. But what about you, badass?
You can find me on the Book of Faces, stalking Cliff whenever he posts, which hasn't been at all, and here on the show. So
he's got no one to stalk.
No one to stalk. I'm invisible.
And speaking of the Book of Faces, oh my God, we could see badass, everybody. If you're listening to this, go to the YouTube and go see what badass looks like. He's always been in
died
shadows.
right before the show.
He's always been a protected witness.
Yeah.
Your computer died?
Yeah, my laptop went down, so I'm on a different laptop, which apparently has a very bright camera.
Yeah. It's like a fucking ring light.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
This is true, KJ Smith. Fortune cookies are a focus.
Just the fortunes.
Yeah, the cookies. I'm like, I always eat them. They're a nice little sugary snack after an Asian meal. Which, speaking of which, just real quick tangent, we went up to Winter Park, which is a ski town here in Colorado. We've been having 100+ days, so it's nice to get up to a ski town in the middle of the mountains, and it was still fucking 86 degrees up there, which granted isn't very hot considering the rest of the country, but it was fucking still hot as shit. And we went to a place called what was it, Pepe Azuca's Fish Tacos, and it's Mexican I think they're a chain.
I love.
Have you heard of them?
Tacos. No.
Just in
fish
general.
Tacos lured me in. When you said that, I was all about it.
This is Mexican Latin fusion fish tacos.
Oh yeah.
And it was pretty fucking amazing, except that for 3 people, and Mrs. McFavorite doesn't drink anymore, and all I had was a michelada, so it wasn't booze making it this big, but for 2 adults and 1 child, it was $120 out the door.
That's fucking insane, dude. That's insane.
Yeah.
Welcome to mountain towns in fucking Colorado, dude.
Oh shit.
And that was a $2 sign on Yelp. I'm like, Jesus, I'd hate to see what a $3 sign on Yelp is in this town, you know. But anyways, it was bomb as shit. But all right. What the fuck? Where were we at here? Oh, where to find me? At Slick McFavorite on the gram, facebook.com/openyourtoys. If you want to follow my toy profile on there. And I think I'm facebook.com/Jason Spiller. If you want to follow my personal shit. I don't really post anything.
It's on mine. I never see them.
My friends and family tend to follow Jessica to get posts about what's going on in our
Jessica posts quite a bit more than
Jessica
you
do. Very active on the Facebook.
Well, especially now that she's not drinking, like that's her new drug. She's just constantly fucking posting shit and on Facebook, which, hey, wherever you get your dopamine, I ain't judging, you know. All right, let's get into some motherfucking we got to do what we're drinking. Anybody drinking anything fun?
Hey y'all.
Oh, you got your hey y'all again.
Just lemon fridge
weird.
What?
Ooh, nice. I like
lemon
it.
fridge water.
That's the way to do it. We our water is shit here in our little town. It's a very small suburb that tries to do everything itself. Like we have our own school district, all this kind of shit. We have our own water sanitation. What's it called? Sanitation plant. But our water sucks fucking ass. And so we were out of we do bottled water, not delivered to us like fancy people. We go out and fucking fill it up in a big ass machine. We got to stand by for 3 minutes to fill it up.
We have the freshest water in the world.
I was going to say
that was comes from a glacier. Straight from the glacier.
Yeah, just drip right down, right in the cup.
If I got to drink city water, I've got to put fucking lemon in it. Period. Like I cannot drink our water, and I've never been a big water snob, but man, since doing bottled water, if I have to drink our city water, I've got to put lemon or those true lemon packets. Have you seen those, Cliff?
Yes, you've shown them to us on the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right.
I just got a bottle of real lemon, man. Just a bottle of real lemon. A couple splashes.
Oh, that's a good way to do it too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got something very festive and very tasty. Dun 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 dun. Twisted Tea Rocket Pop.
Oh, Rocket Pop,
yeah.
Dude,
that's pretty cool.
We have been going off on Rocket Pop shit. We went to our local con here, and they have fudge dealers like intermixed in between all the toy sellers and artists and shit. They have people that sell fudge, and they had fucking, whether you call it a rocket pop, a bomb pop, I'm sure there's an American pop, something. It's red, white, blue. We got bomb pop fudge from them, and that was so we've just been going crazy. And this Twisted Tea Rocket Pop is probably the best Twisted Tea ever made. But I'm also a little partial because Rocket Pops are the best popsicles ever made.
Yeah, they're the best thing ever invented.
Yeah. And if people don't know, it's cherry, lime, sometimes lemon, but usually cherry, lime, and blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Let me share some screen here. We're going to get into con news because we have so much goddamn con news here. You're going to see my back end to my WordPress here real quick. Get rid of that. Let's log me out of my fucking site. Oh, really? Look at that interesting screen. There we go. All right. And show notes and blow these fucking bitches up. All right. We got through all that bullshit. Oh, we got listener feedback and questions.
What?
More specifically, feedback, and more specifically about Cliff. Chloe B emailed us. Chloe B chimed in and said, "Cliff is cute."
Oh, Cliff is the cutest.
I am the cutest. That's my friend Chloe.
All right, let's get into some real news because we all knew Cliff was cute.
Yeah,
so,
we all knew Cliff was cute. Yeah. That goes without saying.
Let's see. We've got some chatting going on. Brinkalizer says, my sister is a dentist and says sipping on lemon water all day long is really bad for your teeth. The pH in your mouth stays out of balance. Interesting. I have what they call a pearl on my front teeth. So it's like this super bright, like you can tell how dingy my teeth are because my pearl is like bright white, like a tooth should be. And my dentist back in the day said I got it because as a kid, I used to just suck on lemons like nonstop. And so it's like acid that got into my tooth and like dyed it bright white. So it's kind of crazy.
Bright white. Like, what's that? Remember that song by the Crash Test Dummies?
No. Bright white?
It was called like
Yeah, that
and
one.
like, it's like once there was this kid who
I remember that song.
He got into an accident and couldn't come to school.
Yeah.
Because his hair had gone from black into bright white.
Bright white. Okay. I do.
Can't believe I had to school you guys on the Crash Test Dummies.
I knew the song. I just forgot the bright white part. I thought it just turned white. I didn't realize it was bright white.
Had gone from black into bright white.
He also says never chew ice. I'll add one. Never get a tongue piercing. I had all kinds of. It's bad enough, like if you get a metal one, you can chip your teeth, your molars, and all that bullshit. But what I learned years and years and years after I took my piercing out is the metal banging against the bottom of your jaw will make the bone deteriorate in the bottom of your jaw. So don't ever let your kids get tongue piercings either.
I'll add a last one. Don't ever spend years snorting drugs up your nose, because that turns your saliva into battery acid and completely destroys your teeth. And I'm still paying the price for that. So.
Yeah, my mom said, take care of your teeth. Whatever you do in this lifetime, take care of your teeth. And yeah, I didn't do a very good job of fucking with my piercing and all that bullshit. KJ Smith, yes, Prime Sports Drink has a rocket pop flavor and it's damn good. And this is something I learned about Prime as my daughter begged me to get her Prime shit, is Prime in a plastic bottle or the little packets is only a hydration drink. It's only Prime in cans that's an energy drink. Because my daughter has a fucking enough energy. It is very rare she gets a soda or something with caffeine in it because she fucking does not need any energy.
All she's allowed to drink is like chamomile and green tea.
That's exactly right. All right. So first up in con news, Target Geek Out. So this was a big one for Hasbro lovers, I guess. Let's get down here. So we got this new Venom that sold out relatively quickly. Marvel Legends Venom here. Is this? Oh, this is from the new Let There Be Carnage. That's a new one, right? That's not out yet, is it?
No, that's already been out.
Yeah, it's already been
out. Oh,
that's
the old one?
Yeah. That's part 2. That's the one where he fights Woody Harrelson.
Yes. Okay. I'm remembering it now. Yeah. And there's the Carnage. And yeah. I kind of look at Venom like Nemesis Prime. Like Black Primes look good all day, every day, but do I want to collect Black Primes? We get the Shriek Hawk that we had talked about before. Oh, yeah. And then what else? We get the Apprentice, the Shinhati with her cloak this time. So now they've released that Sith pair with cloaks and without cloaks. So if you're a soft goods fan, cloaks are out there to be had. That's weird. Maybe because they have TFW, they didn't show the Transformers. Transformers Masterpiece Brawl. So the tank from the movie. I think this is about as good as we're going to get because I didn't do another movie story. But again, just like with all Transformers, we've seen pictures of that before. And same things with a dead Brawn and dead Ratchet. So that rounds out our dead ARC crew from the Transformers movie. So you got all your, and they also did a dead Prime. So you can have a whole bunch of dead Autobots.
They haven't done the dead Decepticons
yet. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's because they got, some just get kicked out of Astro Train.
Yeah, but all the Decepticons get shit kicked, don't they?
Well, they get reformatted. That's where there's a whole big Rumble is blue and Frenzy is red fucking shit is. Who gets reformatted into what, because some Insecticons get reformatted into, I think, Scourge and his armada, or maybe, oh no, maybe that's the Seekers that do. I don't know. I'm not getting into that, but you're right. We haven't gotten like battle damaged, at least Decepticons.
Like I Still Function or Megatron and
yeah. Ooh, that would be a good battle
right
one. No. So TerrifiCon, which I think is one of my most favorite con names of all time, TerrifiCon.
No, TerrifiCon.
TerrifiCon. Yes, sorry, even better.
Yes.
Yeah, even better. TerrifiCon. Valaverse is going to be doing exclusives for them. It's the Praetorian, Elite Praetorian, and Praetorian. So we talked about this dude, the guy that had no one's dying. That was just my daughter having enough energy for all of us. So we talked about the black guy with the red clear stuff, but this one's kind of cool. This green guy, the green is all translucent on him. So I don't think
it reminds me of the suits from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, the what are they?
The accelerator suits. The accelerator suits.
Yeah, accelerator suits.
Accelerator suits.
Delta 6 accelerator suits.
Delta 6? Really? Was it Delta 6?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like Sigma 6, but Delta 6. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the clear armor on the green guy. If they made a clear red armor, I might rock that. Okay. Don't want to bookmark that. But those are looking kind of cool. To vern it up in this spot, I don't necessarily think I like the plain white backer cards, but that's a design choice.
Yeah, it's just the garbage around our figures.
Yeah, garbage around figures.
All right, Joe Fanstream coming Thursday, July 25th at 11 a.m. Eastern. Now, this is really interesting because this is the same time as their panel at San Diego Comic-Con.
So we're just getting live stream from that. It's basic.
I hope so, but I don't think that's the case. I bet they're going to simulcast or something, like put something on YouTube and do the panel live. I don't know, but
they just updated their website. Hasbro went down for 3 days.
You're right. And I was trying to buy something during that 3 days, and now I forgot about it. Guess it wasn't worth buying. Yeah, I was going to say, guess it wasn't worth buying because I forgot what I was trying to buy from them. But everybody is saying it's going to be this, not guy, but the Cobra
Rattler
Air. Yeah,
it's confirmed. I saw it on the internet. Everything's true. So it's confirmed.
You can trust badass.
Yeah.
You read it on the internet.
I am going to be the reliable source here. It's confirmed. Rattler is in.
What is the wingspan on that thing going to fucking be? God, like, dude, like the Dragonfly
is 36 inches, right?
Yeah.
From nose to tail or whatever. Oh my god. Okay, so if that's that big, the rat, I bet it's going to be reversed, right? Like the Rattler will be 36 inches
long,
wide. The
wing to
wingspan,
wing, and then like probably short,
like 2 feet. Yeah, 2 feet from nose to tail or something.
Yeah,
Jesus. I think
I confirmed again. I'm confirming it.
This is just out of control, man. Like, what am I supposed to do with the 1/12 scale fucking plane?
Hang it from your ceiling.
Yeah, look, I'm going to be doing.
We could see tons of space around your head where a Rattler could be hung and look super cool.
Because we know we're getting a Mauler. The next one after that is a Mauler.
Yeah, they better hurry up with that after the ramen toy mauler was put on display. All right. TFCon. A couple weeks ago, we got Fans Hobby Clutch. And I don't know who. I'm glad Brinkalizer and maybe even KJ Like, I don't know who Clutch is. I don't know who this is supposed to be homaging. I get it that it's the
That's a Prime, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Armada Prime mold, with kind of like this weird like trash truck or I don't know, like vault thing on the back or something. But yeah, I don't know what the original character is supposed to be. I guess I probably could have read the comments and maybe they would have showed. Let's see. Of course I could immediately. Maybe Tor. This is all talking about when is this going to be? Oh, here's an eBay listing. Maybe they'll put what it is.
Well, it says Brink says it's Clutch is a homage of the TF named Clench.
Clench. Okay, so Transformers, and he looks super familiar. Like I think the club's done him before. Oh, okay, all right. G1. Oh, that's actually a really good homage. I fucking like that. That looks great. If this be your dude, you know. Oh, is this? Yeah, here's the BotCon one. I was gonna say I could have swore BotCon did them. So that BotCon's fucking really dope. I like that. The fucking ultra class onslaught. Oh, and then another fucking BotCon, or is this the other BotCon? So Oh, that was it. Interesting. So there were two BotCon. Anyways, cool colors. I like it. Won't be buying it though, so it doesn't really matter. Ocular Max Galvatronette. I don't know what to really call her, but it's a girl Galvatron.
Huh.
So
another jerk off transformer.
Is that what you do with your female transformer?
Yeah, you just jerk off.
Little grandma's boy
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Post them up at the back of the toilet. Like, ooh, you're a dirty girl. All right. There should have been a comma here. Oh, there should have been a comma there. Brinkalizer posted a link to the. Oh shit. Oh no. Brinkalizer posted a link in the Realm. I thought I linked to the Realm post because I want to give the Realm some props, but
the purple crayon. Come on now.
What purple crayon? Oh, was that?
That was the movie.
That's what that movie was.
Yeah.
That movie's going to be amazing. I'm looking
the purple crayon.
Yeah, but you can go see the video of this. In a reflection of the amount of slides, the panel is only, or at least the recording was only 26 minutes long. So it looks like third-party companies are really sticking to not revealing too much during panels like this. But let's talk about some Transformers. All right, Cliff, you got about 3 minutes.
Go. Smoke them if you got them, buddy.
I just smoked. I'm good. This is kind of early in the show to drop this.
So first up, this looks like this has got to be Ocular Max, right? All built in.
I don't know. It looks like Devastator to me.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Like,
oh, this is Mecha Invasion. So this looks like it's a new company as far as I know. That's interesting because Mixmaster is usually a foot.
Yeah, he's a foot. Yeah.
Oh, and so is I think this is Scrapper is usually a foot. So are they saying we're going Scramble City with Devastator here? That's pretty crazy. All right, let's get through. Yeah, super articulated. Mechanical Skull Studio. Oh, shit. Come on. Go forward. Yeah, so Scrapper and Mixmaster there. Yeah, that'll be really interesting if they're doing Scramble City. Mechanical Skull Studio, Project Tank, early prototypes. Still in development, 11 plus centimeter in robot mode, head height. What's 11? That's only like 5 inches. So I think this must be Legends, right? Yeah, 4.3 inches. So this is a new Legends design. Some good old bulky 90 designs can be modernized in a more dynamic way. Thus, the tank would be our first attempt at doing so. Moreover, not just hanging around with the first ones, give some love to the second ones. Oh, so it sounds like it'll be a G2 Megatron, a G2 Megatron in Legend scale. Oh, and here's, oh yeah, that's definitely going to be a G2 Megatron. All right. Newage. Get a good look at their Dinobots all together. There's their Snarl. Oh, I like that flame effect. Okay, that's Photoshop. All we're showing off. Okay, that's all we're showing off with Snarl. Fans toys. We get what is this? Blitzwing, Astro Train, and Galvatron here. So I think this is the Blitzwing. This is their newest one to be shown.
Can anybody chime in about? I'm looking for a good Astro Train, like outside of the G1 Astro Train, like the third party made a good version of him.
Fans toy, as far as I know, and Brinkalizer would know more than I would. As far as I know, the Fans Toys Astro Train, the one you're seeing here, is the hands down, or maybe not even hands down, but at least the one that edges out everybody else.
Right.
But what are you looking for it to go with Masterpiece?
It's sort of in a Masterpiece way, yeah.
Okay. I mean, the fucking the leader Astro Train is pretty big in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, to me, it would almost fit in. I guess I'd need to see it like shelf height, like put up there with a Megatron and a Soundwave.
Okay.
But that leader Hasbro one seemed like it was pretty fucking big. But yeah, it looks good. What do we got? Oh, just different tank things. Oh, that's weird. One coming out of his head and one coming out of the tank. This must be the final. I thought they already. So this is Marauder, Fans Toys, Minosaur. I thought they already completed this. Oh, that's pretty cool with the little scamper, little chest scamper. Yeah, I'm just not a big, huge fan of the.
Yeah, the double.
I mean,
double cab.
Yeah, I guess that's all the combiner pieces. So,
right,
if you're gonna do it, I guess that's the cleverest of ways to do it. There's next to their Superion.
I
mean,
love
looking
Superion.
Amazing. Yeah, they both look great in my opinion. Fans hobby, here's the clutch we talked about, or clinch. Thank you very much, Brinkalaza. Next to another G2, they're calling them Arson. I think this was like Fireflight was the fucking aerial bot. But anyways, doing more of their Minicon threesomes here. To make another Minicon sword. Here is their fucking, what was this? Armada Megatron. And they're also doing a tidal wave. So here's their Armada Megatron with their Armada tidal wave. Yeah. Armada Prime and scale. All right, Mastermind Creations, Supermax. I think this has to do something with Fort Max, right? Is he? Maybe not. I don't Supermax, Pexus level articulation, 11.5 inches head to toe. Next to their fucking prime here. That's huge. Perfection series, so Mastermind Creations. Yeah, the fucking Groove from the Protectabots. Again, their Perfection series. This was kind of cool. I think this was their exclusive there at the show, but Swindle and his what do they call it? It's something ram. Fuck. It's Bruticus and his RID form. Can't remember it. But yeah. So it looks like if that was a show exclusive, I think they're going to do the same thing and re-release their Combaticons in the okay, I'm gonna look it up. It's bugging me, considering Bruticus is supposedly my favorite combiner, and I can't think of this. Bruticus RID. Maybe not. Has somebody answered me already? Nope. Oh, this is a different Bruticus. Okay, RID Combaticons. Ruination. I knew it was a fucking R.
Brink already had it down, man. You gotta watch those comments. Brink is on it.
Did he? Did he answer it before I even? Oh yeah, Ruination. Yep. Good on you. Good on it. Paul Schreiber in the house. What's up, Miss Schreiber? Let's see. Joe Juxpose says, don't forget Kane County Chicago Toy Show is July 28th. Are you that close? Kane County, is that easy to get to for you, Cliff?
That is probably, without exaggeration, less than 20 minutes from my front door.
Oh my God. And you don't go to it?
I go like once every couple of years.
Okay. Right,
I usually go to the October show like every 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Well, you need to go to this one, dude.
I'm not going to the Kane County Toy Show in July. Not happening.
Do they not have good ventilation? Good.
Well, there's a couple buildings with like AC and everything, but most of it's like chicken coop type,
you're like a barn or something.
Yeah, it's the Kane County Fairgrounds, so it's like
okay, so it's like cattle house,
kind of like a lot of like open air structures, you know what I mean, but so I like going in October. I like going when it's a little cooler
out. Brinkalizer said, yeah, for MP Fans Toys, Astro Chain is really the only way to go. All right, let's get back. We were talking about some Ruination. Okay, we saw that exclusive, so we're here. Wow, now that is some motherfucking Devastator here. This can't be what? Yeah, this is an all built in, and it's this clean. That's pretty fucking insane.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like Devastator at all.
To me, he looks a lot like the cartoon Devastator. He's just simplified. But Ocular Max looks like they're going to reissue Fuhrer and Riot. This looks like this will be toy colors instead of animation colors like they did before. This Fuhrer, or what I call Rumble. Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red, in my opinion, because I'm a cartoon guy, not a comic guy. But this is much darker blue than the lighter blue one they put out previously. Oh, there you go. You can see the color differences.
So Frenzy had the earthquake, the pounding things too. I thought Frenzy did something different.
No, so not at least with these Ocular Max ones.
Oh.
They both had they both had it, and they were like battery operated and shit, if I remember right. And that's been the problem, is they've both done it, you know. So that's where people say, oh, Red and Black is Rumble, because that's what they called them in the comic, and he had the same pile drivers and shit.
Right, okay.
So,
yeah, I thought Frenzy did something different than Rumble, but...
Joe says October and April show is better. July show is all indoors with AC, no outside booths.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, because fuck being in those outside booths in July, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, dude. I had to look in my shed to see if I could find old school Clone Wars figures that somebody on Facebook posted that they were interested in. And I was in my shed for about 3 minutes, and I'm like, nope, I don't have any Clone Wars fucking figures. I looked. All right. And I think that, here we go. More MMC. We get GalvatronetTFCon here, which they do amazing. I calling her GalvatronetTFCon is not denigrating MMC or women or anything. Like, they do a really good job with their putting a more feminine spin on their characters. Looks like this is a drift. That's kind of, yeah, it's got to be a drift. Yeah, except for that it's a Datsun.
Oh, it's not an Nissan. Oh,
no. Yeah.
That's a Mazda, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that, I didn't know if it was a Nissan or a Mazda. But it's not the Datsun. And that was it, man. Shit. Normally we'd be talking about third-party panels for an hour and a half.
I know. But thank God.
Yeah, Cliff is very disappointed at this point.
Brinkalizer, did you... Oh, this is the Toronto one. So not sure if you went Brink, but let us know if you did. Let us know what the feeling was in the room. Again, even if Brink didn't go, doesn't have any gauge on the room, there is a video if you want to go. Watching videos of toy panel reviews are really fun, because you get to hear the reaction of the crowd. You know, that was, like, to me, one of the most fun things about being actually in a panel at San Diego is, like, hearing people go, like, they flip the slide and they're like, ooh, and then people around you start talking about shit like that. That's kind of the fun part. Yeah, he did not go, so go watch the video he posted, or that we have a link to, that I just basically stole his link and put it in the show notes.
Didn't even credit the round.
I know. I'm awful.
Just rip the link straight hyperlink.
Again, I thought I was linking to the realm to make it to where you had to join the group to get the link, but oh well. I skirted it. Skirt. All right, San Diego Comic-Con. So much shit I had to put it in a bullet list. First up, most of this is just talking about the panels they're going to have, which we'll be talking about 2 weeks. Oh, shit.
Is there
It'll be really close. So Comic-Con's in what?
The pre-orders come up yet?
I don't know if they're... So previously, I thought they did the pre-orders like before the con. Now I have no idea how this shit works anymore. So I assume the pre-orders or the order, like the non-attendee orders, will go up after the con. I know at the con, like you could reserve your pass to go through the line at the Hasbro booth. Like, I know that's been available if you're going to the con, but I don't know about the post-con shit yet. So this is going to be July 26th. Friday is kind of the big day for toy panels for the most part at Comic-Con. So this will be Friday, 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is the usual time they have it. Oh, hits me in the feels. We're also going to get, like we mentioned before, a Hasbro G.I. Joe brand panel. Oh, this one's Thursday. Oh, this is 5 p.m. Pacific. Oh, that's weird. So that Fanstream, I think, was the same day, wasn't it? The 25th, but it was a lot earlier in the morning, I thought. Yeah, 25th at 11 a.m. Huh, interesting. So maybe they'll say, as you probably heard, we
the
announced
Rattler's coming.
Yeah, the Rattler's coming, and maybe they'll show more.
Maybe they'll actually show it.
Panel.
Maybe it'll be
that would be nice. They have a prototype to show.
That's right. That's a good point.
And at least the
first and then they'll say, "Come down and see it at our booth," and shit. Yeah, right. Is usually the big thing. Transformers 1 has a panel, or actually multiple panels. First, you get a Image Comics Artist Unleashed, which is what does that have to do with Transformers 1? Why would they be Image? Oh,
I think it's just a list of panels.
So this guy, I guess Daniel Warren Johnson, is an artist, but Image is not who does Transformers right now. Skybound does. But anyways, this is the one you really want to see. Paramount Animation and Hasbro Entertainment presents Transformers 1. Fans with talent. Oh, shit. Fucking Chris Hemsworth is going to be there. Keegan-Michael Key, Brian Tyree Henry, and director, Academy Award winner Josh Cooley and Lorenzo Di Bonaventura. So yeah, wow. Oh, that's Hall H. So Hall H is the biggest one at Comic-Con. It's the one that sits like 5,000 or something like that. So
that's where crazy. All the big stuff go.
Yeah, that's like prime time for that Transformers panel. That's pretty cool. Glad to see them getting that. Collider's producers on producing. So we get Bonaventura, that's done Transformers, Star Wars, I Am Legend by Akiva Goldsman, and Barbarian.
Star Trek.
Sorry. Thank you. Star Trek. And then Roy Lee, producer of Barbarian. Did you see Barbarian, Cliff? Did you like it?
Yeah, I've seen Barbarian. Yes.
Yeah.
I liked Barbarian very much.
I was going to say it is probably one of my favorites from the last couple of years. If you're a horror fan, thriller fan, Barbarian's great. And then
read
Lego
nothing,
movie.
Just go in blind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. I had no idea what it was about. I just started it and it was really good. Okay. Other action figure panels. I think these are all on Friday, right? That's pretty good. They're still doing the Lucasfilm high-end collectibles. So when I was going, that was kind of before Hot Toys. Sideshow was doing high-end stuff. Gentle Giant was doing high-end like statues and minibus and shit. So that was always kind of a fun panel of things I would never own. But it looks like they're also doing a Hasbro Marvel Legends, Street Sharks. That's kind of a cool one. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's at the Neil Morgan Auditorium at the San Diego Central Library. That's fucking crazy. I don't even know where that is.
Holy shit, Griffin Newman is going to be part of it.
Who's Griffin Newman?
Griffin Newman is the co-host of the Blank Check podcast, which is an awesome movie podcast where they examine directors' filmographies. He's also an actor. He was Arthur in the Amazon Tick Show.
Oh, dope. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
But the Blank Check podcast is awesome, and Griffin Newman's really fun. Oh, he's Orko in the new Masters cartoons.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one to go see. Again, if you're going to San Diego, and probably not going to San Diego. So, Hasbro Star Wars panel, toys of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Paramount discusses toys and action figures for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Be the first to see exclusive reveals. Hasbro Transformers panels. That's it at 6 fucking p.m. Jesus Christ, dude! At 6 o'clock. So the show floor closes at 7 at San Diego Comic-Con. So by 6 p.m. it's almost dead. Like there's hardly any panels left. That kind of stuff. There's still going to be a panel in Hall H that's going to be kind of a bigger one, but that's late as fuck. Then you go to Nacelle, which it's dope that Nacelle's getting a fucking getting a panel, but theirs is 8 to 9 p.m. on a Friday. I've been to panels like that. It is fucking diehards that are still at San Diego Comic-Con.
Is everybody drunk by 6?
I always was. I was always ready to go to bed by then, you know. But
I wonder if it was the water bottle full of vodka.
That might have had something to do with it. Oh, I didn't know that. Joe Juxtapose says Skybound is part of Image. Did I not put that together? Oh, you're right. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Because Image is just a bunch of studios. Like,
yeah. Image publishes Skybound books. Yeah. I did not. I don't think I put that together fully, obviously. Too Bad Packaging. Peter originally posted this in our group. I hope this won't autoplay, but maybe it will. Okay, it won't. He originally posted this in our group, but it's a quick, like 1 minute watch into the making of the Too Bad Packaging. So you get to see some early sketches very quickly, but some early sketches and talking about that process. If you're at all curious about the trash that surrounds your action figures.
Thank you for calling it what it is.
This was probably one of the craziest fucking exclusives I've seen so far. So they're taking the $500 TMNT Ultimates and making an exclusive out of it. Why not, right?
Yeah.
You know,
so what's it now? $700?
That's what I have no idea. I don't think they put a price or anything yet.
I know it's a pizzeria, but all I see when I look at this thing is Christmas. This just
it's like a Christmas pizza wagon.
Just looks like a Christmas like.
The boombox is pretty amazing. I like the boombox, but yeah, I'm kind of with you. There's the box. I like the greasy edges and stuff like that. But Jesus Christ, dude.
God damn.
That's nuts. All right. Well, let us know if you're picking up a $500, like literally like kitsch exclusive, right? No representation anywhere in media or movies or anything like that. Now this one got my attention. Fucking some Tiamat. Yeah, dude. Who doesn't want a 5-headed dragon? So we talked about this before, the Sheila with her cloak on. That's all clear. It's a cool exclusive. I like that. I don't even know what this is. I think this is from. I don't think it's D&D. Oh, it's the version of Vecna from yes.
Yeah, because Vecna is the other D&D.
Yeah. I get it. This is the D&D rendering of Vecna. That makes sense. You get a couple
there is a character in D&D named Vecna, and that's why on Stranger Things they call the monster Vecna.
No, I completely.
Okay. I thought you were saying they like D&D-ified it.
No. I'm just saying they didn't do Vecna from Stranger Things. They did Vecna from D&D, like Demigorgon. The Demigorgon, while the Stranger Things one is closer than the Vecna version was to the D&D. The D&D Demigorgon looks slightly different from what they did.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Sorry.
dude, please correct me. My whole life I've needed correcting, that's for sure. These glow in the dark D&D figures are meh. I'm really not feeling them. I kind of like that they have like the map graphics to it, you know, using a highlighter and stuff like that. And then they make them glow in the dark. But again, I think you got to be pretty hardcore. Once this one reveals, well, I think maybe we'll just move on. That's from the Monsters Manual. I don't know who she's from. This has always been one of my favorite artworks. The big statue where the guys are stealing the fucking ruby out of his eye. Really kind of cool that you get the ruby that they're stealing out of his eye as an accessory. But again, the style just isn't what I'm really interested in. So there's a bunch of D&D reaction. And then we get to... And is it Tiamat or Tiamat? I can't ever remember. Tiamat. But yeah, this thing is going to be freaking massive. Almost 20 inches long, almost 16 inches tall. But this will be gotten, whatever the cost. Whatever the cost.
Like you're making an oath. This will be fine.
And then what's crazy, it doesn't even look like it has that much articulation, which is kind of sad because they could have done something pretty amazing. It looks like for the most part, it's just going to be a vinyl with some moving arms / legs. Pop up at our San Diego store to see it in person where you can pre-order it on site. Oh shit, so it's not even an exclusive, it's just a pre-order that's going to be available there. So that, wow, at least that'll be easy.
I'm on the fence. I keep seeing that Strongheart on card.
The Strongheart? Oh, dude. Yeah,
the NECA
you
one?
need to be doing those. Yeah.
Not the NECA one, the other one. Like, I know there's a NECA with the box opens, but then there's the other one that's like just on a card.
Yeah, the toy colors one.
Yeah,
the toy colored one.
Yeah, it's still NECA.
Oh, they're just taking NECA?
Yeah, they're just taking the molds they did for those ultimates or ultimate version. I fucking hate that Super 7 called theirs ultimates and NECA calls theirs ultimate, but yeah, it's the same mold, just less / different paint decos.
Right, yeah, because I keep seeing them at GameStop, and I was like,
I've only seen the War Duke so far. I haven't seen any of the other ones yet.
I've seen Strongheart and War Duke, so
there you go, boom, perfect. D&D collection done.
Yeah,
I know. I had Strongheart when I was a kid. Like, I played with that guy all the time. He just kind of mashed into everything.
See, and I had War Duke, and that was my that was my fucking dude as a kid. All right. Diamond has some good exclusive, at least for me, maybe not for everybody. But they keep rocking with what's this, Lord of the Rings. So you get the cool dwarf guy that was probably my favorite. Gimli, is that his name?
Yeah, he's your favorite, remember?
Yeah. That doesn't mean my favorite guy.
That doesn't mean I remember his name.
Yeah, I know.
Favorite. Okay. Darkest Hour. We get some. Yeah, here we go.
Mini mates.
Some fucking some TMNT mini mates in the Super Nintendo cartridge. Although I thought that game was regular Nintendo, which is kind of weird.
It was regular Nintendo.
Was it?
Yeah.
And then this is probably my most favorite is Transformers Divide and Conquer. So you get the Rainmakers. So the Seekers in their bright yellow, bright green, and a little bit more subdued blue than Thundercracker, and Shockwave in there. Very fun stuff in the packaging here. Again, made to be a VHS. So you slide it out. They've got a DST video sticker and a "Be kind, please rewind" with Bumblebee on it.
They would never put that on the spine like that, though.
On that part?
Yeah. That would those stickers would never be there.
Yeah, because that's the part that goes into the machine. But yeah, so those will be fun. These are usually pretty easy to get. The diamond, like, they should put that they're first available at San Diego Comic-Con. You can usually get them from BBTS or even previews if you're a comic book shop person. Lastly, Skybound panel. So not only, we didn't even talk about it. I kind of blew past I think I didn't even click into the Transformers panel. But first there's a Hasbro Transformers panel. Like we talked about that, but we didn't talk about this. There is a Transformers and G.I. Joe, the Energon universe. So this is the one of the Skybound panels. Where it's going to have Robert Kirkman, Daniel Warren Johnson, Joshua Williamson, Tom Riley, and Sean Makowitz. All the people working on current Skybound Transformer, not all of the people, some of the people working on current Skybound Transformer and G.I. Joe comics. In addition to that, Skybound will also have Skybound in Conversation with Robert Kirkman. This one looks like it'll be most likely just Robert Kirkman. So if you're a big, huge fanboy of The Walking Dead or what they're doing with G.I. Joe and Transformers or Void Rivals, that'll be a good chance to ask some questions if you're there. Holy shit. That was some fucking con news. I feel like I'm out of breath. Badass is already taking a break.
Yeah, just us, man. Just us.
All right. So, if you were Badass, how would you live his life differently? Just kidding.
I wouldn't. He appears to be crushing it, man.
Yeah, you can see his face finally. Can't do much better than that. All right. Toy news. First up, Cantina makes it. And Brinkalizer's charts said it would, and it even went beyond what his chart said. So I think, if I remember originally when we talked a couple weeks ago, it was set to do 12,000. So it needed 8,000 to just fund. 12,000 was it? I think maybe it was 11. Well, here
11, I think, for Greedo. Right?
Oh, yeah, here it says down here. Yeah, 11 for Greedo, 14 for the forearm dude. And then what it didn't get, and the reason why I didn't back it, if it would have gotten to 17, I would have backed it. But we didn't get the wolf guy. But yeah, pretty amazing. People came in that last day. I was literally refreshing like every hour or two to see where it got. And it was just crazy to just see it fucking keep jumping up and keep jumping up. So good on people that wanted the Cantina. You're getting a couple extra figures with it. Those fucking, if you ever wanted the Tanaka sisters and the bartender, I can almost guarantee you those figures are going to cost at least 150% more than the backing it itself. What I'm looking forward to, my big hope is that there'll be people separating it out, and that they'll be doing the bar by itself, and I can get the bar for like $150 without the figures, you know.
But you want all the cups, right?
Yeah, I need to have at least 40 cups for my action figures. But here, let's take a look at Brink's chart. Thank you very much. Oh, here's a link to the realm of collectors. Maybe this is what I was thinking of. So if you go look at Brink's chart link in our show notes, it'll take you to one of the best groups, one of the best bigger groups. We're of course the best smaller group on the internet, but this will take you to one of the best bigger groups.
If it's on the internet, it's true.
Bigger group. Yeah.
Okay.
So here we can compare it here. So we see it just missing this purple is where we needed to get the werewolf guy. So still needed 2,200 backers.
I can't believe that funded.
I'm happy it funded, but
yeah,
I can't believe it got the second stretch goal.
Yeah, that was what was kind of crazy. I was like, there's no way it's hitting the second one. I don't know what these arrows pointing up. Projection, barge only. But anyways, you can see what it did here. And again, remember, this was all shortened. So maybe they'll think like, oh, we only need to do 30 days. I don't know. I don't think the time period really mattered. I think what really matters is once it hits the funding, you can kind of see it like plateauing out here. You get the big spike the first day, you get a real big plateau. And then once it starts funding, you start picking up steam real quickly. And then you see this last day here. Last day, almost 5,000 backers in that last day. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, they wanted to. It's how, you know, I'm not going to lie. This is exactly how I treat Kickstarters typically.
Is like set a reminder, wait till the last day.
See how many stretch goals have been, you know, unblocked or unlocked. But I haven't done that. But that's how I used to do is Kickstarters.
Yeah, me too. That's the same way. And I used to be a big proponent of like, oh, fund it in the beginning, then set a reminder to cancel if it doesn't get to where I want it to be. But I don't think it fucking, and maybe this is the problem with voting too, right? Is to me, it doesn't seem like it makes much of a difference if you back early on versus back that last day or two, you know, but that's probably what people say about fucking, that's probably what people say about voting too. And that fucks everything up, you know? All right.
Oh, look at that. They show the Raptor right next to it.
In here?
Yeah, if you scroll down.
Oh, yeah.
There. Oh, it's true. It's on the internet.
I literally, in my old office, I had these exact cross-sell sheets, like the insert.
Oh, yeah, like
things.
Framed?
Yeah, not framed, but hanging up right in front of me. Because these were some of my most favorite things. And the one I have are these exact ones. Wherever I got them from, whatever auction, there was a kid that had gone through with a pencil.
Oh, and checked them off.
Checked off. Yeah, damn right. Either ones he wanted or the ones he had. One of the two. But yeah, I love these cross-sell artworks like this.
Dude, my wallpaper for my computer is just a mask, like unfold them of like what Series 1 is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, and spoiler for what we got, I got some mask stuff. And so it came with all the inserts, so it has that poster.
Oh,
and I'm like,
poster. Yeah,
I'm like, maybe that's what I'll do. Because I said I'm going to stop at what I got. But I was like, ooh, maybe I'll just get this whole first series poster because I only need a few more. But
yeah, it's mask, baby. It's got hooks in you.
I almost bought one the other day, so
because I love it. I can't do that anymore. I have it all. Like I can't just go buy one.
Jada's probably, forget the Hot Wheels Bumblebee. That's going to be super hard to find. Jada's got you covered with an $8 one. Better packaging. You get a nice G1 toy art of Bumblebee on there.
124 or 132 with this one?
132, I think these are, right? Yeah, 132. They're
okay.
Well, it's listed for pre-order for $12. These used to be the $8 ones. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're paying for the packaging, my friend.
Well, even the other, well, no, you're right. No, even the other G1 Prime came in this packaging. Well, we're paying for inflation, I guess, is what it is.
I like these Jada cars.
Yeah, I do too. I think they're a fucking perfect scale to have something. You know, you put this with your MPs, that's gonna fit fucking right in with the MP scale one. So as excited as we're getting for the Rattler, bum 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 bum.
Delayed.
Yeah, Dragonfly is going to be delayed. Was supposed to be out this summer, and it looks like it's going to be pushed to December 2024. Yeah, I think their goal is right to be in the midst of a campaign when people start receiving their other campaign. Yeah. Didn't that happen with the hiss? Like people started receiving the hiss.
We got those hisses after the Dragonfly already funded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because that would make sense to me. That's when you've got all the momentum, right? Like people start posting those pictures. Like people were so excited for the hiss when people started getting them.
Yeah, everybody fucking was losing their shit about that.
All right. This is probably the weirdest thing for fucking Transformers is so the missing link that I've told everybody like I'm all in, like I'm so excited for articulated version of G1 Transformer toys. Now they're going off the rails and they're going to do at least somebody found a listing for a Sentinel Prime, which is an orange and blue Optimus Prime, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the first Sentinel Prime showed up, I thought, in Transformers Animated. So I'd be here, let me just do Sentinel Prime Transformers. If anybody knows, well, so there's the movie one, but Animated was before this Sentinel Prime from the movie. Oh, here's a G1 Sentinel Prime. Oh, this is the guy that he got the fucking Matrix from, has installed Sentinel as a supreme confidence in his own abilities, standing head and shoulder. Unfortunately, such pride precedes a fall, and there'll always be someone else. Sentinel Prime is typically, but not always, depicted as Optimus Prime's immediate predecessor as Autobot leader. Interesting. Okay. So there's him in the original cartoon. That's kind of crazy. Let's see if we can get down to where there's Sentinel Prime is orange fucking Astro Train. Oh, they don't even have the G.I. Joe versus or G.I. Joe versus Titans Return marketing. That's interesting. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Sentinel, or maybe they gave him the same name. Let's see here. And then we'll move on. Sorry. I know you guys could care less about this. Yeah, see, this is the first time I was fucking introduced to a Sentinel Prime. And that was this dude from Animated. But what people are guessing is that he's going to be essentially a fucking repaint of the G1 cab, just into blue and orange. So I will not be going completist if they're just going to be adding new characters to do repaints. New MOTU Masterverse Pics. So these are looking kind of fun. There's a Snake Teela from Revelation. Was that where she first showed
Revolution,
up?
Right? Revolution.
Oh, right at the end of Revolution, right?
No, she's on like a spiritual journey with Evil Lynn.
Yeah, she keeps switching her.
Keeps switching between the three gods.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I do not remember things well. not that that's a huge surprise, but yeah, she looks good. I like that Snake Teela. You get her snake armor and staff there.
I like the snake tail dress.
Yeah, the snake tail dress is pretty
I
cool.
didn't even think about that. That is kind of cool. I do
just
like
that. Trails off behind her. That's cool.
Yeah. Then we also get Mob Man, which I don't know about these eyes. My Man Merman. So this is just a new Eternia version. Yeah, those bug eyes, not quite feeling it. They look a little bit
I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I think that's a pretty sweet merman.
You get the corncob sword as well as a corncob spear. I like we get some webbed hands in there as well. Okay, and then last up, one of my favorites from fucking Revolution, the Man of War, the fucking Iron Man suit for Man at Arms. Yeah, his little club, the helmet with the see-through visor. I think that see-through visor is probably the best thing that Masterverse has introduced in a long time for toys. Do we not? Oh, that's what I wanted to see. All right. Yeah. Oh, and it's not even a helmet. It's just a face mask. He looks dope. I don't know if it's enough for me to get it. I'm not a big Man-at-Arms guy. But I do like suits, mech suits, and armor suits and shit.
Well, then how are you not a big Man-at-Arms guy? Because he wears an armored suit.
Yeah, the whole thing is him
he wears armor. He doesn't wear a whole suit.
Oh, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
So now that it's like nanotechnology, you're like, now I can get that.
Yeah, now it's all working together. Now it's more like a mech suit, but just not as big. All right, new Blokees. So these things I've been obsessed with lately. I got the first 3 sets. This is a good chance. So right now you can get the Shining version 1, and what Shining version I think is that they're all LEDs. I don't know. But these are little model kits where there's not a bunch to build here. Optimus Prime Secret. So they always have chase versions. The problem is even when you buy a case, you don't get the chase version. In the Shining versions, you have to buy a full, what do they call it when it's not a case? A full like
run
lot. What?
A run?
Yeah, I don't know. I forget what you freaking call it. Yeah. So we have a Freakenstein joining us. He says, don't you mean 4 sets, really? 5 sets if you count the gold ones. Yeah, so you have to buy a fucking shit ton. They do sell them that way to get those chases. But for the most part,
where do you get these at?
I bought them from, what was the store? It was like some Gundam store. It wasn't Gunpla, but it was some. They specialized in Gundam. They were overseas, but it was free shipping, no tax, and they were like $50 a case. And that at least guarantees you one of each character, not necessarily the chase.
Right.
I've only opened 2 of the first 3 series, and I didn't get the chases in that, which no big deal. But In this one, this was the chase or in Series 2 of the Galaxy thing, the chase was getting Laserbeak with Soundwave over here.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure the shining means that there'll be LEDs in it. So all of these guys will come with LEDs. The shining isn't the only new one. I thought they said, wasn't there another one? Yeah, this one where we just get a bad picture of it. But this one I won't need. Okay. That doesn't help.
You can't see anything.
That doesn't help. This is a Transformers 1 series of it. So Transformers 1, they're doing a series of them as well. In this, I don't really have any interest. It's just getting the G1s. Because they're just super fun little model kit. I mean, you can literally, once you get a hang of them, I bust them out in like 5 minutes.
Right.
You know, not everything is on sprues, only their joints and hands are on sprues.
Okay.
So everything else is already cut and put together for you.
You're just snapping it all.
Yeah, exactly. New guild exclusive. So we talked about Gentle Giant, even though this is the wrong link. Okay. Let me go back.
Oh, hey, that looks like pretty cool shit.
It was pretty cool shit. We will get to that. Let's see. Premier Guild. Is that your dog? You better let him in, buddy. Is that yours, badass?
Yeah.
Are you hoping he just stops?
Yeah.
Here we go. Premier Guild. Oh, were these just teasers? This must be an old one. Oh, no, July 9th. Okay. So if people didn't know, Gentle Giant got bought out by Diamond, but they still run themselves as Gentle Giant, and they still have the Premier Guild. So these are exclusives when you join the guild that you're able to choose from. There's different tiers. There's an apprentice tier for 100, master tier at 150. You get different coupons, and then you get your choice of an exclusive. So what was kind of cool with this, if you're not usually it's the minibus, what you're seeing here, Luke and Newt Gunray. And then this looks like it's just a statue. But if you're a jumbo collector, their jumbo for this year is, and I already forgot who the fuck that is.
Medical droid.
FX7. So one of the cooler ones, in my opinion. I've always liked how he has so many arms and shit. Not that they really do anything. They just raise up. But I know a lot of Jumbo fans were excited for that to be the Premier Guild exclusive. Let's see. Don't you mean 4 sets, really? 5 sets. That's where you can buy the box sets of 9. Yeah, that's talking about the Blokees. And then Frankenstein. Were any of you at TFCon Toronto? I just got back. It was fun and got to meet a few other Transformers YouTubers. No, we actually just, I think before you joined, we had covered the third-party panel and some of the exclusives. But even Brinkalizer, that's a big TFCon guy, didn't make it out to Toronto. He usually goes to the United States ones. So let us know how the show was in the comments. I'll post them up. All right. Next up. New MPG, which is new masterpiece. I don't know what the G stands for. Have they actually said? I don't know. But we got new. So we knew we were getting the master. Oh, I think we fucking. I thought we said it in the last show when they first announced that Masterpiece was going away and now everything was going to be called MPG. But anyways, it doesn't fucking matter. So they confirmed that we're getting a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime in the MP44 mold. We've already got him in the MP10 mold, but if you really like that MP44, looks like this will be your chance to get a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. And then the crazy one, considering that the Masterpiece Skyfire, Jetfire, whatever you want to call him, didn't sell that well. He clearanced at a few different sites. But we're going to get as a Takara Tomy Mall exclusive, we're going to get a Shattered Glass Jetfire or Skyfire. I can never remember which is the American name and which is the Asian name. But so yeah, if you're Shattered Glass fan or a Jetfire / Skyfire fan, I think you gotta get this $300 exclusive.
Yeah, it's worth every penny.
All right. Third party news. You're just in time to talk about more Transformers.
God damn it! By the
time let's see. Newage H63 Gorgo or Legend Scale Slag or Slug, if you want to be more PC with it. Here we get all of the color variants that you could possibly want. G2, I guess this is maybe Shattered Glass, this purple one. You get animation, you get toy, which the toy looks great with the fucking
the
clear on them.
The smoke,
and then clear version that they always do too. So that could be yours for only $100 a piece for a 5-inch Transformer.
Jesus,
worth it.
I just want to look at the toy one, see the different shots of it. Oh, of course, that's the first one here. Oh God, it does look amazing though.
I'll stick with my Studio series.
Yeah, I'll stick with my G1s. And every other version that's not overpriced legend scaled versions. Oh yeah, and they just put out the fucking Mech Fans Toys ones again. So if you had missed those, that was a good chance to get on those. Now they're probably sold out again. But oh, and I think I keep saying Frank. It's Freakenstein. Freak. Ew. Speaking of exclusive, I'm doing a giveaway for the TFCon Toronto exclusive female Galvatron, and it's like nothing else. But Transformers Heaven did a lot of videos and have a lot to post. All right, go follow this guy. You see it right here. I just don't do YouTube anymore. That's my fucking problem. Like, what am I blowing through right now? Oh, Winning Time. The story of the LA Lakers Showtime era.
Yes.
Any interest?
I've heard it's very good. No, I know.
John C. Reilly?
Yeah.
I think it's got John C. Reilly. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's the coach.
Yeah. He's the
owner. Sorry.
Yeah.
Owner.
It follows him. The character he plays made billions of dollars or millions of dollars. I don't know what it back then, probably millions of dollars from Playboy. He was one of the main people instrumental in Playboy.
Right.
And he buys the Lakers where they already have Kareem, but they're kind of like a laughing stock. Like they can't even like fill the forum or anything like that. And John C. Reilly's the owner that starts introducing Laker girls and trying to get celebrities to come and sit courtside and all the things we know the Lakers for today. He kind of
I watched the first season of it. Did they do a second season?
Yeah, there's a second season.
Okay.
I just started the second one,
and I believe it got canceled too. So it's either done after 2 or done after 3. I don't know, but I did hear that it got canceled.
Frankenstein is a fellow Canadian there.
What's up? What's up?
He says, I can only use YouTube because I'm in Canada and the other platforms don't pay us. Oh, that's shitty. If you're not in the States, you can't get money from the other platforms. Hell yeah. All right. New NECA Beetlejuice. And I just can't get with these NECAs, dude. The legs, like all the new House of 1,000 Corpses that they're doing are all,
but they're not new.
legs.
They're re-releases. Yeah, because they're re-releases of their old stuff.
Yeah, but is this new or is this a re-release?
This is a new release, but it's modeled after the action figure. So the actual like Kenner line of
no, that's wrong too.
No?
these were part of their Cult Classics toy line. They both released these in the past. They're just re-releasing them on new packaging, so that's why they have the static legs.
Okay, yeah, the static legs are killing me. Not that I need Beetlejuice doing the splits or anything. Like, I mean, this would have a fine shelf presence.
Yeah, he'll just be standing there. But here's my vintage Kenner figure that's painted to look like he did in the movie.
No, wow, even customized it, eh?
Yep.
That's awesome. So any interest in these, Cliff? Do you already have them from back in the day?
I don't have the vintage ones. I don't know. I have my 2 vintage Kenner figures, and then I have those same 2 figures that I customized in movie colors to make them look like they did in the movie. So I think that's good enough for me for Beetlejuice. I don't think I need to get it. I guess it really just depends. If these are $35, absolutely not. If they're like 20, 25, maybe.
Yeah, I think those House of 1,000 Corpses were $29.99 at Target when I found them. Fresh Monkey Fiction. Jay Cochran of TNI, Toys News International, did an interview. Does it say how long it is? Jesus Christ, an hour-long interview with Bill Murphy, the founder of Fresh Monkey Fiction. So we've talked about him in the past, obviously.
I'm jacked.
Oh, crazy. He comes originally from a Hollywood background, working on visual effects for such movies as X-Men 2, Incredible Hulk, and Ocean's 11. From there, he went over to Netflix for about 10 years before he decided to try and launch his own toy company. Huh, that's pretty fucking dope. Doing 1/18 scale Eagle Force, 5-inch long box heroes, the Naughty or Nice Santa collection, the Monster Force, and then like you say, Cops are coming up and a new Soldiers of Fortune line. So that's pretty cool. So again, not cool enough for me to listen to an hour-long interview, but hey, it's there. It's on YouTube. Check the link. Spinmaster 85th limited edition Batman action figures, 1/18 scale 3-pack.
All right, super cool.
And they are not. Oh, I got this pre-ordered. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, dude. Okay, I was gonna say. I
like how they're not lined up correctly, though.
Surprise me about the things you're not going to get. Okay, so they're not. Oh, I see what you're saying.
They're not. Yeah,
the Keaton's not. That's got to be like a packaging error.
Yeah, it's just packaging error because it's 3 carded figures in this one box.
So where are you getting these from, Cliff? Are you getting these from Amazon?
Yeah,
I can't find the Batwing. I can't find shit.
Well, here's the link. Here we go. You want me to post it in the
that's
chat?
American.
You want to pre-order it right now? Oh, that's right. I forget. Aww. I'm like, I think I'm going to add this into my cart right now. Oh, it's not even pre-order any. Oh, it's temporarily out of stock instead of pre-order. All right, I'm putting that in my cart.
Oh shit! I just found the Batwing, 89 Batwing.
Nice. But yeah, $20 for 3 3 3/4 figures, all on separate cards too. I like that they show that.
Oh, and that guy's up for pre-order too.
But yeah, I would imagine that this is like a packaging sample where they just mixed up the order. I can't imagine this is how it'll ship production. Oh, that's kind of interesting that they're calling it Batman Returns.
Yeah, you could tell by the armor, by the chest armor.
Yeah.
Oh, is it different? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it different? Oh my God, Slick, pull up a chair, bro. Pull up a chair.
Dude, have you not know that Batman's armor's different in Return than it is 89?
So there is, in fact, up
until
these figures, there has never been a Batman Returns figure. So in the Batman Returns line, they're all just the same Batman Dark Knight collection figures with like the human musculature, except for one deluxe figure. His name's like Firebolt Batman. He comes with a chest piece that does mimic the suit. That does mimic the suit from the movie. But other than that, there has never been an action figure released of the Batman Returns suit with the more mechanized like abs and
I love that I love the bottom ab piece.
Oh, it looks awesome. It's like it's cut out of metal.
Fucking cool.
Yeah.
So the Batwing that we were talking about, that's Spinmaster as well, right? Yes. So does that come with the traditional 89 Batman?
89 Batman.
It does not. No, it comes with a Batman Returns Batman. It's an 89 Batwing with a Batman Returns Batman.
Oh, really? So do we have a Spin Masters regular 89 Batman then?
No.
Or can you well, see, to me that's the revert, like it's great that we got a Batman Returns one, but now it's shitty that we don't have a regular 89 one.
Yeah, but we do have a Mattel 4-inch 89 Batmobile from their multiverse line.
From Spin Masters or
no, that was from
Mattel.
Tease.
You just said,
but it's same scale. Okay. Yeah, it's the same scale. It's 4-inch.
Yeah,
it's same style though, because that's where it always gets me. Is
pretty much ish.
It can be the same scale, but the style isn't the same. I
mean, it's an 89 Batman. I mean, it's not cartoony or anything. It's kind of like how these are. They're pretty straightforward 4-inch versions of the movie suits.
Even the one that where he has no cowl on looks pretty good on for Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it's no Kenner figure because that Kenner likeness is unreal.
Oh, dude, they locked it down.
That Bruce Wayne figure from 1990.
Yeah, I have him at home. He's on card on wall.
Oh my god,
dude,
it's the best likeness I've ever seen.
And then
NECA
more
wishes
Batmans.
they could do it.
So I know you got to get this, bro.
No.
Some Imagine X in the
This
house.
is really cool, though. I love Imagine X.
Imagine X is cool, but
X.
I'm out on that. Yeah.
What's the purple one? Is that the
That's Batman and Robin?
Or
Batman and Robin.
It's that
Clooney
Freeze
Batman.
and Envy and all them.
Ivy.
Yeah.
Ivy. Did I say Envy?
Yes.
Yeah. Ivy.
Do you even Batman, bro?
Do you even Batman? I don't think you Batman at all, dude. You keep saying things. It doesn't seem like you Batman.
Yeah, like direct things like call it Poison Envy and and what do you mean the suit's different in Batman Returns?
Oh shit. Yeah, my last post was expert level, right? I am not an expert level in Batman. I will say that for sure. Jaws idea set. This will be mine. So this is really cool here. So this is an idea set that got voted in and approved, and I missed.
I mean, and it's
coming out.
Fucking incredible. It's like August 6th or something.
August 1st.
August 1st, okay.
So amazing. You get them chomping or attacking the back of the boat here. There you get Richard Dreyfuss. What's the other two actors, Cliff? Do you know?
Roy Scheider and Robert Shaw.
Yeah.
As
I was just testing you. Good job.
And
you
Brody. Quinn Hooper and Brody.
Yeah. I love that they have a picture of them sitting around the table because that's probably one of my favorite. It is my favorite non-horror scenes from Jaws is them comparing fucking bites and shit like that.
And then the Indianapolis speech. Like
yeah. Oh god, that monologue, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, That is one of the amazing things. This is really cool. If you check this here, so before you saw him attacking the boat coming out of the water, so he actually jaws the shark. What was his name? Do you remember what? Bruce, yes. Bruce the shark. He actually separates. So you can have a whole Bruce, or you can just have Bruce coming out of the water, as we see here. And that's the way mine will be, definitely.
This is seriously like one of the coolest fucking Lego sets I have ever seen in my entire life. Like,
but still not enough to make you buy it.
No, I'm not gonna buy it. No, I don't do Legos. I don't do Legos.
I know, but still. I think if I saw anything and said that's the coolest thing I've ever seen of this type, I would probably buy it.
It's $150, dude. What do I need?
I know, but still.
But no, I think it's awesome. I mean,
yeah, you get barrels, you get the perch, you get the skeleton jaws, whatever they call it, you know, like when they boil down a shark.
Yeah.
Here
on the fossil.
Yeah, exactly. The mast of the boat. Yeah. Oh my God. And then I do like that it's displayable as the shark, completely separate. But
look at that. Oh my God.
Chum bucket. Yeah.
And the look on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect. It's
and
awesome.
because they have hair, you're gonna get two different faces, I assume, too. So
probably.
Maybe oh yeah, because you can kind of see in this, they've got the smiley face around the table. Yeah. Oh, and he has his glasses off too. That's kind of cool. Roy Schneider's got his fucking glasses on and off on the two different faces.
Snyder.
Doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't. He unfortunately only Richard Dreyfuss is alive of these three gentlemen,
and that scared us after this weekend, after losing Dr. Ruth,
Shannon
Doherty, and Richard Simmons. Then I see a fucking news thing saying that fucking Richard Dreyfuss has been rushed to the emergency room. I'm like, now it's supposed to be threes. And it sounds like he just needed some emergency surgery. But we saw him in a panel last week. Our big con was last week. We saw a Richard Dreyfuss panel, which he is a very grumpy old man.
Yeah, he is brutal.
He is.
I've seen clips on Twitter, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I've seen him on a podcast, and he was fucking just peeling off about Hollywood.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but he's like, I don't know if he considers himself a Republican, but he's definitely anti-woke.
Oh yeah,
like he's like all this bullshit about protecting people's feelings and shit. Like. Yeah, that was an interesting panel because I watched it with my daughter right before we watched a screening of Jaws at the con, which was really cool. But yeah. Frankenstein says, yeah, he's really bitter. That's exactly right. All right. Where's my pointer?
Did he get blacklisted from Hollywood?
I don't know. Did he get Me Too'd or something or canceled? Is that why he's so grumpy? But
but I don't know. And like half the time I'm reading something. It's like Bill Murray
canceled,
like Dustin Hoffman canceled. I'm like, I don't know.
They did say at his panel, we're not going to discuss what's happened recently. And I guess he was doing a screening of Jaws somewhere. And from the quote I read was, and again, I don't like to defend older people by saying it's a different generation, you know, but again, I'm kind of like, I don't expect older people to evolve, you know, I'm barely evolving at 50. Like I'm getting pretty fucking stuck in my ways with music.
Me too. I'm 48, movies. Man, and I'm
exactly.
The fuck down on shit,
yeah,
man.
I'm like, I don't care about new shit anymore, you know. But he said something at a screening that was very controversial, and it was something about the wokeness about shit. And the host of the panel said there's not going to be any asking questions about that. And I looked it up during the panel, and now I can't remember because I had my water bottle with me.
Right. Yeah.
But
blackout slick.
No, not black. I still had my daughter, and
she was able to drive home, so she
drove him home. Everything was fine.
She did the steering wheel. I did the brake. And the
you tried blocks to her feet like short round. You tried blocks to her feet.
Yeah, blocks on the
Dude, she's as tall as Mrs. McFavorite, so Mrs. McFavorite can drive. My daughter can drive.
It's more funny with the short round blocks.
All right, new Beasts from Creative Beast Studio, the people that did Beasts of the Mesozoic and the Cyberzoic, the soon to be fucking Dino Riders line. We get some new looks here. I think this is a Carnotaurus. Is here? Let me. Shit. I should read this more.
Yeah, read the article.
Zunus. Oh no, that's an Allosaurus. Okay. Oh. So first up is an Allosaurus. I didn't fucking, those big ass claws are kind of crazy. But very Jurassic Park-esque deco on this, in my opinion.
Yeah, like the snake like stripes.
Yeah. We get a Smilodon, saber-toothed tiger in black. And then this is kind of cool, an albino, and it's not a Triceratops because he's missing the nose horn, but it's some kind of Zunoceratops or something. But the albino is kind of cool because the Beasts of the Mesozoic, they try to go off of like what scientists think dinosaurs would look like, which are 100 times more colorful than our books growing up ever presented them as. They all present them as tan and brown,
green and brown.
Yeah, exactly. And Beast Studio, whatever, Beast Creature Studio has always taken the thing that they would be a lot more colorful, like scientists said. This, a Dilophosaurus, is very cool. They're the spitter ones that have the big frill that comes up. You can kind of see it here on the neck. They sculpted necks with the frills down and then the frills up. But just some new looks at those. I just want to keep this in people's mind because they're doing amazing work. They are pricey. Let's go see what these things will run.
See, I just don't have a thing for like animal action figures. Like I don't mind like sidekicks for like the G.I. Joe line.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a problem with those are cool and everything, and like, you know, whatever the steeds they ride in Masters.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need just like a T-Rex figure. I have a T-Rex with my Jurassic Park stuff, but I just don't need another T-Rex. You know what I mean?
I kind of agree with that. And the same thing here, you know. That Dilophosaurus is 1/18 scale. So going off a Jurassic Park scale, because that's all I really know about dinosaurs, is this thing's only going to be fucking 4 inches tall, right? And it's
unless it was bigger in real life. Jurassic Park was not perfectly accurate.
The
Velociraptors are not like you know what I mean, like but whatever.
Well, I thought Velociraptors were 6 feet tall. Were they not? Were they big?
What the Velociraptors are in the movie are a different breed. They just
scale
use
from what?
They're just,
oh, that's right, because his Velociraptors, as we're seeing down here, were like feathered, right? Like real Velociraptors were
different
birds.
Sizes. Different. They were not.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember if they were bigger or smaller, but because I remember after I saw the movie, I'd never heard of a fucking Velociraptor.
Yeah,
Ever.
Me neither.
I knew what a Brontosaurus was. I knew what a T-Rex was. I was like, what the fuck is a Velociraptor? But when you looked at, I remember looking it up because we had like a dinosaur encyclopedia because I grew up in the 80s. Of course, we had a fucking dinosaur encyclopedia. Like, I remember looking it up, and the real Velociraptor didn't look anything like the Velociraptor from the movie.
From Jurassic Park. All right. Here's the link that we got wrong on the last one. I was gonna say maybe it's mixed up and we're getting both. Vintage pizza fucking thrower. This I really want. Dude, do you guys remember Star Years?
Yeah.
Where they had the little mechanized things in their chest and all that kind of stuff? The Tyrannosaurus Rex that had a little pterodactyl remote was one of my favorite toys as a kid. And that's what you did. It was you loaded discs into the top of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that little pterodactyl remote would move them around, but then it would just shoot discs out. I'm a big disc fan. Even when people had the little rubber BBs, I liked the little plastic.
The disc shooter.
Guns.
The disc shooter.
Yeah.
I know exactly what
they
you're
were
talking
so much better than the stupid BB guns.
I liked them both. I liked them both. One when I was James Bond and one when I was being Han Solo, you know? Like, I had an underarm holster for the BB gun one. I had an underarm holster.
Wow. I talked my I would have been maybe 7 or 8. I talked my babysitter into buying me a BB gun one. And again, we're talking about the little rubber yellow.
Little yellow,
not a BB gun. But
the guns were like yellow or orange. They kind of looked vaguely like a spy handgun. And then the disc one was vaguely more futuristic.
Yeah, and it kind of had a clip where you had to press all the discs in.
Like a Pez dispenser, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked my babysitter into getting me the BB gun one. And I told her, oh, yeah, my mom said I could have one. My mom found that and she was like, I told you can have this one. You can get the disc guns. And she got so mad she threw it away. She called my babysitter. I had to admit that I lied to my babysitter. Like, that's one of those core memories that I just will never forget. That babysitter is also the first person that introduced me to true, like, role-playing D&D as much as you can, a 7 or 8 year old, you know. But I remember them having the little sheets and the board and people running a game and shit. Oh my God. Anyways, okay, so pizza throwers coming. Toilet taxi has already shown up at Target, I think they were saying, right? Australian e-tailer Angel Grove, we now have official images of both pizza thrower and toilet taxi. Toilet Taxi is being released here in the U.S. at least as a Target store exclusive.
Of course, Target
showing up at physical stores now. Pizza or the pizza thrower, they don't know yet. But
has anybody seen the Technodrome yet?
Not it. That one's an Amazon exclusive, so I don't know if it's shipped to anyone yet. There's been in-hand images and stuff like that. I haven't yet to
see. Like I type it in, I can't find it on Amazon.
Oh, well, it's because you're Amazon CA.
Yeah, I know.
The A instead of the OM makes a big difference. It sounds like.
And dude, I hope you can see this.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna find one.
That would be it. Oh my God! All right, eBay it. I won't compete with you like the Popoids, but eBay it. Let me know.
Joke's on you. I never got them, and I lost interest, and you spent money.
I know. I bought a couple McDonald's Popoids, which is literally like one connector and like 4 of the little pop parts. You know, fucking. I'm still looking for one in the package. Dude, I don't know if I can show you this, but mint on card, $249.99. $250 mint on card for one of those BB guns.
Yes, so that was just the first one that came through off eBay or off
you get like at the Dollar General.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, those BB guns, yeah, because you can still find. I still find disc guns in the same. maybe not the exact same mold, but in that same mold. I have found those as recently as 5 years ago in like a grocery store.
Yeah,
but those BB gun ones
used to have them.
Oh, right. Yeah, those BB gun ones I haven't seen in forever. Let's see. Frankenstein says, were any of you guys into Captain Power?
Absolutely,
if so.
Yes, I've told my Captain Power story on the podcast before.
Yeah,
I got into Captain Power solely because I thought Captain Power looked like civilian Murphy before he became RoboCop. So
I got into Captain Power because I collected the Pepsi where you had to spell Pepsi, and you mailed it in, and you got a Captain Power figure.
There you go.
Oh shit! A soda mail away?
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
think I've ever heard of that. That's fucking dope.
And I had Captain Power, and I had the guy who looks like a gray or like a desert camo tank.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
And that's his name was Tank, wasn't it?
Fuck if I know, dude. I just told you all I know. Captain Power were fun.
He said he was lucky enough. Someone in a hotel had in their. I was lucky enough. Someone in the hotel had in their room the Captain Power, and I got to play 2 out of the 3 demo tapes. Because remember, they used to come with the tapes with the figures,
and the play sets that were like interactive.
Yeah. Me and my sister had. I had the black ship, and she had the Captain Power ship, and we would watch it on Saturday mornings, and it would make the ships blow up.
It's fucking awesome. New Super 7 MOTU-esque figures. So we got these as Savage World or something. We literally just talked about it on the last show. When
the Misfits.
I don't know if it was Funko or Super 7 or both when they were in that. But now we're getting new ones. These are for heavy metal fans. We get Glenn Danzig and then a bloody Glenn Danzig.
From his band Sam Hain. And then Glenn Danzig from the Misfits.
From the Misfits, and a skeleton, but with his big bangs.
Jerry only. The bassist. And then the Fiend.
Yeah. And is that what they call the skeleton? The Fiend?
He's the Crimson Ghost. So the Misfits icon is the Crimson Ghost. It was an old 30s cereal.
Oh,
a guy with a skull mask and a red cloak. And so he's interchangeably known as either the Crimson Ghost or the Fiend.
The Fiend.
I have a Misfits tattoo. I fucking love the Misfits. And yes, I pre-ordered the 3 Misfits figures.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow, Cliff
You're blowing my mind. Yeah.
The Misfits, dude. The Misfits. I don't fuck around with the Misfits. I have all the Super 7 reaction Fiends in the different album colors. I have all of them.
Oh, do you? Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. And then don't they do the Fiend? NECA doesn't NECA do the Mego? They call them. The fuck does that?
You were doing that.
That was awesome.
Oh, it was the thumbs up, right? Anyways, they do the clothed figures, right?
Yes. So they did they did the Fiend in a black cloak, the Fiend in the red cloak, and then they did a Christmas Fiend, and I have all 3 of those. Oh. And then they recently released 2 Toonie Tears Fiends that I haven't picked up yet.
Interesting. Well, then you already know why the fuck are these $30?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ!
But
I guess
they're gonna look so good with my horde. Glenn Danzig will stand right next to Hordak.
That's awesome. And then last up, Iron Factory, Leo Kaiser. They're calling Finia Kaiser. I don't know. But we've been talking about these guys as they reveal them. Again, Iron Factory is just a little too stylized for me. I have their Bruticus, Sea Spray. I think their Soundwave or their Blaster or both, but yeah, again, the stylization's just a little too much for me, and the scale's a little off with the rest of the legends. But if you're a Leo Kaiser fan or an Iron Factory fan, I'm sure you're going to be wanting that, or have already pre-ordered most of it. So, oh my God, I fixed. So somehow I copied Cliff.
Sorry, I'm just shopping eBay for this fucking gun.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
So remember when we only had the bottom of the show notes?
Yeah.
Now we only have the top of the show notes somehow. So I'll need a second to fix this. We're going to fucking take a quick break. Let's see. Here we go. Favorite movies you've seen lately and who you would recommend them to. For Cliff, that's probably easier. So for Badass, I know you're not movie junkies like Cliff and I. Any good movies you've seen recently and who you would recommend them to?
No, dude. No.
Okay, good
The
job.
Acolyte is the last thing I watched, and that almost made me commit suicide. So
really, oh my God, I'm liking The Acolyte.
That is such a brutally terrible fucking show.
I've never watched. I haven't watched it. I don't have Disney Plus. But you know what I did watch? And just to bring not just bring the atmosphere up because it's getting dark. I watched the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy in anticipation of Beverly Hills Cop: Axel F. And man,
how was that?
Those first two Beverly Hills Cops are
they're masterpieces.
They're so good.
Yeah.
The third one, not so much. But those first two, I love them.
And that's what's crazy is I do not remember the third one. So I read a headline and a byline, basically trashing Axel F and saying how the first two were the only good ones. And the third one was not as bad as the new one, but not as good as the first ones. And I'm like, there was a third one?
Yeah, dude.
Like I had completely spaced the third one.
And let me make it very clear. Axel F is better than 3.
Oh, is it? Oh, yes. Wow.
I enjoyed
Axel
F.
I was going to say, is Axel F really that bad?
No, it's. I mean, is it as good as the first two? Absolutely not. Well, you're not going to touch them. But did I enjoy the 2 hours I spent watching it? Yes. I can't say that about 3. So
is 3 the one where he's at like the amusement park?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And he's jumping from the
Ferris wheel.
Yeah, the little pod Ferris wheel. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say,
he cuts in front of George Lucas to get on that
artwork.
Ride. Oh, he cuts in front of George Lucas.
Oh my God, that should make it worth it. Okay, I'm gonna have to revisit that before I go.
It's on Paramount Plus, and just let me tell you something. But it's funny because look, I got them right here. Like I've been watching them. Now I'm watching them with commentary. Because physical media, guys.
Oh yeah, just in your physical media.
I saw your post about that.
Physical media, guys. Fucking crazy.
All right, we got this back here. Let me.
I watched The King of Tulsa. That was pretty good.
Ooh, I like The King of Tulsa.
That was Stallone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Cliff?
Nah. I saw one episode and I just was not interested at all. Like,
see, and I liked it. For people, I mean, you learn this in the first 15 minutes of the first episode, but Stallone is a gangster that makes a mistake and gets relegated to running the family out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, like going there to start a new market.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like kind of how he builds it up from the get-go. I don't know if I'll really like where it goes from there.
Yeah,
like
whatever they do in the second season, I'm not really sure how that's going to pan out. But
yeah.
What's funny that you mentioned Tulsa King, because Stallone was supposed to be in Beverly Hills Cop.
Was he?
Yes, he was. He was going to play a character named Axel. No, that's 40. What? That's 48 hours, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
I'm talking Beverly Hills Cop. You're dropping 48 hours. Let's just talk Trading Places.
Could you imagine if they did a 48 hours and kept it to like what it was back in the 80s when those two are peeling off on each other?
Oh, dude, no. I just watched it recently, and that they use the N-word way too many times.
Like he is
way too many times. But yeah, so he was going to be in Beverly Hills Cop. He decided he didn't like him and Martin Brest weren't gelling. So Sylvester Stallone took all his ideas for his movie where he was going to play Axel Cobretti. And he took them over to Canon Films and made a movie called Cobra.
Right. Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Cobra was born out of the ideas that Martin Brest rejected from Stallone's time going to play Beverly Hills Cop. So they had the budget. They had the bare bones of a script, so they just hired Eddie Murphy, and he just improvised all the scenes.
That is insane, because I'll tell you what, as good as a movie as Beverly Hills Cop is, and a comedy and all that, I would take Cobra over almost every Eddie Murphy movie ever made.
No.
See. Can you name an Eddie Murphy movie that I would like, that you think I would like more than Cobra?
Yeah, Coming to America.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. There's one. Okay.
Jesus Christ. I would say Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, I would say Beverly Hills Cop. I'd say 48 Hours.
No. I think you're underestimating. Well, you're underestimating because I've never maybe made it known that. I mean, Cobra is a top 50 movie for me, which is saying something. When you
listen, I love Cobra, but Cobra is no Beverly Hills Cop. I want to make that very clear.
Oh, I'd easily
so
watch
much
Beverly
better
Hills Cop over Cobra.
Like I would much rather watch Cobra over Beverly Hills.
I'm not on the same page as that. Like RoboCop is in my top 3.
Let's. You know what, Roger? I think it's time we quit this podcast. We spin off our own. We call it Really Cobra with Cliff and Roger.
Like, really?
Really, Cobra with Cliff and Roger. I like that.
And then, what are you talking about?
Another Armor and Batman Returns?
Oh God, no.
The Golden Child? Yeah.
No, oh my God.
Not the Golden Child.
I would like say the Golden Child for how awful it is, but no.
One of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies ever is Bowfinger from '99.
Yeah,
I think Bowfinger is hilarious.
Bowfinger's not bad, but nowhere near. Brinkalizer says he just watched the Godzilla King Kong crossover. Is terrible. Again, this is where you can just take every opinion I have about movies and throw it out the fucking door. Is I liked it because it had fucking kaiju and team ups and that kind of shit, crossovers, but it wasn't a very good movie, but I still really liked it. All right.
By the way, I just had to check my inventory. I do own Cobra on Blu-ray, so just saying.
Okay. Good job. I know I fucking do because I watch it at least once every 2 years.
I might have bought it after a conversation on this podcast. I might have bought it while we were talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Dude.
Because I think it was us. I think Rock was on
Cobra
the show
a fair amount of times on this squad. Oh my God.
I think Rock was on the show when we talked about it.
I think it's just so visceral because so in my neighborhood, there was lots of really nice houses. Our house, we bought the lot, we built it on the cheap. By my grandfather and my uncle built our house growing up and shit. And so we lived in a really nice neighborhood that we didn't pay very much to live in. So most people were wealthier than us. And that was one of those where I went over to a friend's on a Sunday afternoon. He had one of those big, do you remember those big screen TVs where you actually saw the red, green, and blue lights?
It had the projectors.
Yeah, it was projecting it. So he had one of those big screen, and we watched Cobra on HBO. So it had the whole like scene flying over the city and the lights revolving around the O, and we watched that movie on a Saturday morning, just like, oh my God. And so it has that very visceral, just like one of my favorite movies of all time feelings. And again, it's not the greatest movie by any means, but it just,
listen, what's important is crime is the disease and he's the cure.
That's exactly right.
That's what's important. I was actually surprised there's never been like a 7-inch scale, like a NECA Cobra figure.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting.
They probably can't get the rights as Stallone though. That's the thing. Like,
why they did
Yeah.
Rocky, they did Rocky, they did Rambo. They just unfortunately the Rambo, Randy Falk was very clear about that. Rambo just did not sell like any numbers that would have supported, because they had a couple other figures coming out that they never released. Because it's like it's just not worth it.
And if you can't sell Rambo, how are you gonna sell fucking
Cobra?
Yeah.
Cobretti. All right. Oh, excuse me.
You gonna be okay, buddy?
Yeah.
It caught me at the boo boo.
Store
Okay.
report.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dead Brawn and Ratchet are already hitting. We talked about that being a Geek Out Friday. They're already showing up in retail. And so this has been kind of my convincer of Target is shorting their online exclusives crazy to make sure that those exclusives show up in stores.
So that's
Right,
Target.
like-
Is that pictures from Target?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course. Like,
This
when the
is
fuck
what
does Walmart start getting shit?
Has anybody found the Flytrap Moss Man in person? Anybody?
Yes, only.
We only have a
fucking
few
Mossmans.
people.
I'm looking for
Oh, do
fucking
you have
Merman.
Oh, that's right. You want the Merman. So you have Mossmans there? I haven't seen a Mossman yet.
Oh,
let
dude,
alone a Merman.
last time I was there, it was only Mossmans.
Okay. We'll have to keep an eye. Maybe then they're online and I just haven't fucking looked at it.
Well, the listing for online is just the SKUs. So it's got the Mossman, the Merman, and the Krang. So, because I bought it for store pickup, and fucking they came out with a fucking Mossman. And I was like, oh, I see what's happening here. But
Yeah.
next time I go, do you want me to pick it up for you just in case?
Would you pick it up and hold on to it for the 3-month return period?
Oh, no, it's Jason.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. No, because I will probably find it within that amount of time. So I don't want to pay the extra
So this is Turtles of
$10
Grayskull?
shipping.
Yeah, Turtles of Grayskull Mossman.
Yeah. Remember the big Venus flytrap Mossman that was clear?
He's like
and shit?
translucent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you not remember that one?
no, I do
It's not that cool. That's why you don't remember.
Well, maybe
it,
I can
Roger.
have you pick up 2,
Mhm.
ship me both, and then I'll charge the shipping to Roger
To me, yeah.
when he wants it.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to Walmart again, but I will get them if you guys want me to. Seriously.
No, if that's what's good to know. If you're seeing those a lot down there, then they've got to be coming this way, hopefully.
I just want a Mossman or a Merman. Sorry, a Merman. And I need to fight the need to get 3 because he's got like
the tail merman,
tail.
regular
So I would get-
merman.
I would
and what
get 2
the third?
tails and a regular in the center.
Oh, okay.
So like Merman
Okay, I need
and 2
one.
of
I
this
need
are-
one.
a Mossman.
Yeah, I need one.
All right, next time I
Did
hit
you
Walmart.
just Google it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that cool. Like I don't know, but that's just me. But
I like all the weird shit on him. It kind of reminds me of Swamp Thing.
yeah, he is very Swamp Thing. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
I'm on that.
And Frankenstein's just reminding you, badass, that Toys R Us is your Target. So
Yeah, they don't have
biggest
Turtles of
Target
Grayskull there, so
exclusives.
don't even talk to me about that.
Oh wow, Jesus!
He's very bitter about
Yeah,
it.
I'm fucking pissy about this shit. So
now he's referring to Frankenstein as Lenny. All of a sudden,
Let's see. Walmart receiving TVC kickers, or I think they call them shippers here. But these things that are basically shelves when they get them.
Cardboard shelves.
Yeah.
That are awesome.
Yeah. But old shit that no one cares about, really, right? Some stormtroopers. This fucking Dark Trooper. I thought that was a Target exclusive at one point.
Yeah, well, maybe because everyone got to Target and we're like, $37 for this 4-inch action figure? Go fuck yourselves.
Yeah,
and then they'll feel like, Vader it's not exclusive anymore. Anyone could buy it because it crashed and burned so hard.
You get a New Hope Darth Vader, a New Hope Luke, a New Hope Stormtrooper, and then a Clone Commander Rex.
I think what you mean by that is a Star Wars Vader, a Star Wars Luke. I do like the art though, like with Vader and Maul on the two sides.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is whenever I see kickers, I know the only way they're going to sell it to me is if I buy all of them or if I
just pick it up, just
move them around, like move 4 of them over here and say, this was all that was left on there. Will you sell me that? Can I take this with it? And most of the time that works. I've gotten Little Miss McFavorite some cool pop, Funko Pop stands because we're buying all of them in this case. And then I'm going to return 4 of them later on.
Slick logistics.
That's right, bro.
I would love for one day for like some kind of 80s playset style jail cell just falls on top of you, like when you're trying to return these, and they're gonna be like, Mr. McFavorite, we've been watching the podcast for quite some time, and they just have a list of your transgressions.
Well, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel about. Me getting into the pearly gates or whatever you want to call the afterlife is they're just going to be like, dude, you've been finagling your whole life. Like you never murdered anybody, you never raped anybody, but you've just been literally like conning your way through life the entire time. We don't think we can let you in. Sorry. And I'm going to be like, shit. Trying to save money, I cost myself a spot in heaven.
And then they hand you a box. It's a Transformers knockoff toy that from Radio Shack circa 1984. And they're like, here's the Transformer, no instructions. If you could transform this without breaking it, you can come in. And that's the thing, is you will never be able to transform it without breaking it.
I will, bro. I will.
Those knockoff Transformers, dude.
Yeah, the Shockwave, you'd always break the cannon off.
Oh, they were so impossible. Like, oh my god. I had a couple. I had like a trike, like a 3-wheeler motorcycle that I got from like Radio Shack, and it was just a knockoff Transformer. Like, and it was just the fucking worst. I think I transformed it once. Like it was always like half trike, half guy.
That's what my Rubik's cubes look like. Like I still have this Darth Maul Rubik's cube that I literally like. Hey, perfect face up front, but I don't know what the fuck's going on here. All right. Let's see. Lego Bumblebee is hitting stores as well. Man, looks like a Walmart display if I've ever seen one. Maybe. Oh no, that's Target. So showing up in a Target here. So if you're at all interested in getting a Bumblebee Lego set, Transformers 1 mainline figures are hitting stores. These are also Target price tags. So if you've been interested in that, possibly getting the Prime, that's probably the only one I'm going to get. Even though they'll
Chris Hemsworth, is he Prime?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's Prime. He even met with Peter Cullen to get tips.
I'm out.
Stuff.
Yeah, I'm around. And right with that conversation right there.
There'll be another chance to get them in Studio Series and Legacy down the line.
I'm sure. Them 8 repaints and
Shapeways is closing. This was kind of a shock.
That's a bummer.
Granted, I haven't bought anything off of Shapeways in forever. But this is from Ariel Lemon, which I don't know if that's his real name, but he ran Ariel Customs. He did lots of cassettes and third-party stuff before third-party was very accessible. It was all Shapeways, so it all had that kind of 3D printing stuff. But Shapeways was a way to give people that didn't want to buy a 3D printer that, granted, 10 years ago was much more expensive. Now they can be had for $150 for a relatively good one. But yeah, he posted this saying that it'll be closing down. He had owned a shop for 13 years. He's looking at a way to, he's already posted some of his models to buy on different shops. Again, go visit the link. I don't think this has, this is just a public post he did. But yeah, that's kind of sad. That was one of the original independent third-party guys. Now people are going crazy, but all right. That was Store Report. Online, Dr. Wu Seekers. So you're talking about getting into Dr. Wu.
I am, yes.
You can now get all 3 of the Seekers and the Coronation Kit, a throne, crown, and a cape for $46
of TF source.
Yep. I ordered this via Shozi store because I really wanted the throne and the kit. They have it with a clear Starscream or a ghost Starscream, as it would be. So that's what I ordered. Shozi store. Have you looked at Shozi, Badass? No. So their shipping is free. And I bet it's free to Canada too. If it's free to the US, I think it's free worldwide. But they are very well. Here, let's go see what they are for these fucking guys. You earn points and all this kind of shit as well. Let's see, stock updates. I come to the site almost fucking every day, so I should be able to find this. Maybe not. There's Newage stuff. Yeah, maybe it's been that long. Dr. Wu, but I know shipping is kind of like the biggest fucking issue for you in Canada.
Oh, shipping sucks for me.
I guess if you cry yourself to tears, just go to the hospital for free.
This is what
the chances of you surviving that hospital trip is slim to none.
Oh, is it? Is it bad?
So you're better off just dying in the street.
So this is what kept me from Shozi for the longest time, because while TF Source has a price when you pre-order, this just has put a deposit down and price is unknown. It's always going to be cheaper than TF Source. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. But here, let's see if we can change you to Canada. Yeah. So they'll do free shipping there. It takes longer than the.
It's coming from China, right?
Yeah.
It always does.
Send it, but they send it super protected. Like they have boxes that they put plastic corners on so the corners don't get crunched. And then on top of it, they wrap it, like I have never got anything that's been crunched from them ever. And the nice thing here is it's not a stack. It's not a pile of loot. So you put $1 deposit down.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. Then they send you an invoice that says pay this within the next 14 days or we'll cancel your order. You pay that and then it gets shipped to you. And then again, at least for us here in the States, free tax, free shipping, you know. So if you're at all interested, again, I'm holding those Battle Damage, Blaster, and Soundwave, but this might be a good step. This thing's probably going to be $40 for 3 of them, the Coronation Kit, the thing, but
yeah, it's free shipping. 20 to 25 days, business days after package is sent out. Free shipping. Yeah.
It's one of those things. I just pay the balance and I don't even think about it until one day you get something in a plastic wrapping, you know, and like, oh, it's a China box, you know?
Yeah. Timu not being racist or anything, but things from overseas are usually put in a box and then wrapped around. Oh, that's how I can tell everything's coming in from Wish or AliExpress.
Yeah. All right. Anywho, get out of here. Get out of here. Pengu crossover Snake Eyes. Oh, you fucking kidding me. Pasted the wrong link into this. Okay. Bear with me. So Pengu was that big upscaled Magic Square Light of Hope Optimus Prime. That big like 14-inch Optimus Prime I had. So they're a newer company and they're coming along. They've done some good legend scale, like these legend scale Omega Supremes. Yeah, again, a ripped off design, but hey. But they have
the Snake Eyes.
Yeah, bro. Let's see. How big is this? This is 5.1 inches. So I would consider this a chug. I don't think it's a little big for a Legends at this size, but so it's like a Lamborghini. I don't know what this is. A Ferrari. Triple changer, though. He also turns into this cat creature with Gatling guns and fucking bladed tail and shit. But yeah,
should have been Timber, man. Should have been Timber.
Maybe this is as close as they could get to. This is the Japanese version of Timber, maybe. But yeah, so there's the sports car. Again, I assume you could probably take those swords
the
off.
Giant swords on the
back. But yeah, this is kind of impressive. Okay, I don't want to click through all this shit.
No,
but
I'm good.
Kind of has a very, what is it, like the Aikido, the motorcycle that also was battle armor that came out for Rise of Cobra?
Oh yeah. It does have kind of that feeling to it with all the kibble and shit.
Yeah.
But, all right. So that one was kind of an interesting one. Now I see I think I saw they had a Loki one, but I could really fucking give a shit about Loki. Is this a triple changer too? So you get like a pterodactyl. Is that supposed to be a helicopter maybe? But anyways, kind of cool to see them fucking doing their own shit. Oh,
whoa.
Crazy.
Loud as hell.
Art of G.I. Joe Omnibus. So I showed this off on the podcast and I had to like wheel like way
back. Dude, that thing was amazing. To get it
in frame. Yeah. It's available for pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store at slightly above retail. It was $150 during the Kickstarter. So this is $160. It'd obviously be shipped. But I think it was Mr. Coughlin, Josh Coughlin, that's selling his from the Kickstarter for $150 and he'll pay the shipping. So $150 free shipping instead of $160 with, I think their shipping is like $4 or something now. Oh yeah, flat rate shipping. But they ship these in like bulletproof boxes. I took the boxes that they ship these things and then shipped super high-end eBay stuff in them because the boxes are so amazing. So again, if you're interested in this, here's
pre-ordering it right now.
If you have the money, Joshua would. Yeah, I doubt he would ship to Canada. You're right. Canada would probably be $500 shipping or something like that. But okay, you're off the hook. Anybody in America that really wants this, go to the group. We've got a group member trying to sell his. All right. Next up. Oh my God.
No
Probably
way.
the worst things ever in my entire life. And I even bought the werewolf. I bought the Chewbacca as the werewolf. I still have him on my desk. That he's survived a calling even.
Survived a
calling. But yes, this Inquisitor as Dracula, and then so they say Duros Bounty Hunter. Isn't that Cad Bane? Or is there
Cad Bane? It's Cad Bane.
Okay. I was going to say, is there a different bounty hunter that looks exactly like him that they call a different name? Kind of cool. You get a, what do they call those from Empire Strikes Back?
A Minoc, right?
Minoc. Yes. Yeah. You get a Minoc in there as well. So if you don't have one of those from one of their other sets, maybe that's a reason, but this is the goofiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my goddamn
They
life.
look terrible. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You get a Magna Guard staff with its little electricity.
You know what the Foosh mentioned during their every Saturday? It's not the Foosh anymore. I guess it's just Robo now. He's not a part of the Foosh. But Robo does like a little Saturday morning cartoon. It's like or a Saturday morning like news roundup.
Uh-huh.
And he was talking about these, and he was like, "Why, if they're doing Halloween, why did they not take a Grand Moff Tarkin, who's Peter Cushing,
yeah,
and a Count Dooku, who's Christopher Lee,
who all played Dracula?
Who one played Van Helsing, one played Dracula. Just release those. Like I would buy that in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy. Look at that. That's. Yeah, and because they're obviously not paying anything to Universal, right?
No.
This is...
Well, those wouldn't have been Universal. Those would have been Hammer. They didn't do Universal.
Not the ones you mentioned, but these.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was like, well, maybe they have something going on with Universal. They did the Wolfman, but they never call it the Wolfman. They never call this Dracula. They never call it Frankenstein. So they're obviously skirting the Universal license. So yeah, why not skirt the Hammer license? I'm sure Hammer is less litigious than Universal is. But yeah, you're right. That is a brilliant take from Robo, formerly of the Foosh. All right. What we got? Oh shit, we don't have much time. So luckily I didn't get a fucking ton of shit, but
luckily I got 0 things, so you could skip me.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Fuck me. All right, badass. Go for it. Oh my god.
Eels on card.
Yeah.
Retro carded eels.
Nice.
Hell yeah. I like it. But the award goes for least amount of deco change to that fucking eel.
He looks pretty much the same as the other.
All right. Well, fuck me. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even bring all my stuff over. Well, what I teased during an earlier segment is I finally scored.
Oh, you got your Rhino.
Yeah, these biatches.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
little bit of a kick in the teeth. This guy put his up. I reached out to him, make sure gimmicks worked. He's like, yeah, all the gimmicks work. He's like, it's super dirty. Stickers. You can't see from there. And stickers.
You can see them
peeling.
Peel.
Yeah. He's like, stickers are peeling. He's like, chrome wear. You can see the chrome wear on there. Shit like that. He's like, the box, it came with the box, but so you see lots of boxes where they cut the tape and collapse them, but this one actually, the glue that holds the whole box together has separated, which I'm like, no big deal, but it did come with very minty instructions, comic and poster. Came with Matt and Bruce and who is this, Cliff?
Oh, that's Dusty. No, I'm sorry, that is Buddy. That is Buddy Clutch Hawks. I'm sorry, that
he's
is not
from
Dusty. Boulder Hill.
He's from the
Boulder Hill.
He's Boulder Hill. Oh,
yep.
I thought he was the bad guy in Trailbreaker, the black SUV.
That's Cliff Dagger. He has a he has a purple T-shirt, not to be confused with the purple jacket.
That I was confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's Buddy Hawks. That's Buddy Hawks from Boulder Hill.
Any value if I tried to flip him because he just threw him in?
No, keep him, dude. That's Buddy Hawks.
Yeah,
it's one more figure that you got. One more figure close. Does it come with the mask?
That guy?
Yeah.
No, just the figure itself.
Yeah.
But I got it. Everything works great. Cliff was with me as I went through a very delicate situation of trying to remove the ATV from the back of the tractor. Oh,
it's hairy. Every time I do it, it's hairy. I'm just not doing it anymore.
I was messaging him like, I am pulling so fucking hard, dude.
Like I always kind of jiggle and pull. So I jiggle back and forth, and then I pull back.
Yeah, you're back and forth. I did this. Now I can see where it's latched. So now if I needed to, I see where I need to put a little lever to be able to pop it off easier. But yeah, it was amazing. And the reason why I love this thing the most is this was this dude's childhood one. He's like, go check my other postings. I have my other math stuff up there. It's all from a bin from my parents' house that they made me come get. And so that almost made it a little bit better. And who knows, maybe he was scamming me and knew that's, that little nostalgia hit might push me over the edge, but not too bad. Shipped with tax, $150. And like I say,
for a Rhino.
The box and all the inserts and I knew what I was getting myself into, the chrome, and I like that it's something that was played with, All right. Here we go. I should have gotten this ready, so I'm just going to talk while I get it all, because it's actually not too much. But all right. First up, I got and I can't wait to play this. The fucking Battle for the Arctic Circle, Axis and Allies. Yeah. I've actually never played Axis and Allies, so it's going to take me a little bit to learn that.
Fun.
But
when you get into it, it's actually a really fun game.
Is it easy? Do you think?
Yeah, it depends what level you play it at. So if you play in the beginner level, it's easy, and then you can kind of figure out how to get your strategy from there, and then you expand
and go up. Okay, because
I love that there's a Cobra Wolf.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying, dude.
I love that fucking vehicle. I know you should. You probably too, right? Because you're a snow guy.
Yeah, it is. The Ice Saber is right up there next with it because it has front skis and big spike
wheels,
tires. Yeah. So, but yeah, the Wolf and the Ice Saber, and as amazing as the Snowcat is, those are like very good vehicles too. So, this was a Temu just to spend some fucking credits to just get them off my back.
Yeah, right.
Pretty minty, little bit of ding up there in the top, but Oh my God. I'm sorry. I know there's purists out there. They're just like, oh, look at the trash. And I'm just like, dude, it looks like exactly from my fucking childhood. And it's in like mint condition for $45. Can't fucking beat it. One of the Jomo things that I pre-ordered and then said, okay, I'll cancel it if it wasn't sold out. And I didn't cancel it. but it's that fucking comic Shockwave. No.
Oh, no, I remember we were talking about it on the show, but the covers with right.
Yeah. This is the first one that shipped was the fucking All Are Dead fucking Soundwave with the fucking
the prime head
cell shading and shit. Yeah, so they gave me a chance. They're like, this is gonna ship in a few days. Update your payment method. I'm like, it still didn't cancel. Something that I bought with points, so it doesn't count towards Jomo, even though points could be applied to my credit card debt. I don't consider them that. Got these motherfuckers.
That's funny because I strictly cash in my points for my credit card debt.
Oh, do you? No, to me, they're like it's only toys. That's all I use my points for. But yeah, these are the Captain Enoch and Bronze Knight Troopers. The reason why I just could not cancel this is it's actually all different decos. These like troop builder packs have always been like 3 of the same deco and then a captain. But even though this one has Enoch himself, the other 3 troopers are different decos. So I'm like, that just makes it too perfect. So kept that bitch. Let's see. Talked about meeting a local collector. Finally got this. This almost slipped my fucking radar. And then a guy posted it for $20. And I'm
nice. You got that for $20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's the one with the big goofy hat. That's my favorite version of them.
Mine's got the big goofy hat on.
Yeah. It's got the JB or whatever it is, the fucking whiskey they're drinking
and the glass and the lantern and the shotgun. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, do I want a flamethrower or a big goofy cowboy hat?
So I watched an interview with Kurt
Big
Russell
goofy cowboy hat.
And he was like, James Cameron came to him with about the he was supposed to go on set and wear that hat. And he's like, I'm not wearing that hat.
John Carpenter.
And he's just like, yeah, you are. He's like, no, I refuse to wear that hat. He's like, it's already in the movie. It's too late. You got to wear it.
Yeah, because the stunt pilot's been wearing it all morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the stunt pilot's been wearing it all morning.
Like,
put it on. And
pissy about having to wear that hat because he didn't want to wear it.
Oh, that's awesome. That makes it even better. I always say stick it.
I fucking love the hat. Ever since I was a kid, I was like, why is he wearing? There's no explanation. It's a fucking ridiculous hat. Like, why is he wearing it? No one cares. He's just wearing it.
And now I watch shows like Road Rules and all that kind of shit where people have to pack to go to a place to be on TV, and they pack some of the wackiest shit. So to me, now it makes sense. Like, he was getting fucking packed up to go to Antarctica. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pack my goofiest fucking hat ever.
Goofiest fucking hat I can find. I'm putting that in my backpack.
Because I'm going to ruin my chest machine in like the first 10 minutes of this movie. Yeah. So I'm going to...
Oh, shit, Cliff. Brinkalizer says, I still have all my childhood mask stuff.
I have a lot of Survivors mixed in with my collection.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot of the Split Seconds figures and their robot clones
from your childhood collection.
Yes, but I don't have any of the Split Seconds vehicles.
Interesting.
Because the Split Seconds vehicles, guys, were garbage, and because the whole thing about Split Seconds was instead of like one vehicle that turned into like a battle machine, the Split Seconds was like one vehicle that turned into 2 battle machines.
Yeah, 2 battle.
Yeah.
So like. So then there was like a regular driver and then like a hologram driver. And just because that was like the little like gimmick, there was kind of like cool vehicles that turned into like crappy battle machines, but the battle machines were really like, I just remember even as a kid they were really like rickety because they were like two halves, like, so they weren't really strong or durable. Like I just remember them just not really holding up, and whatever, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm glad that I have no interest, like, as well. I barely, besides Hurricane being my favorite mass vehicle of all time, I realized when I bought that Rhino, I really have no interest in anything beyond the first series.
Probably the first
Hurricane.
two. Yeah, I was good. You don't even think anything else in series 2 besides
No. Hurricane? I don't know of anything else.
All right.
You know, because it was the Jeep and the speedboat and the fucking SUV with the topper tank and fucking, I have Piranha, I have Condor. And what's amazing is I have no want for Switchblade or what was Matt Tracker's
Thunderhawk.
Yeah, I had no want for those. Yeah, I think that comes from like, I don't really like things that get too popular, you know? So,
because I really like Raven. Raven is a vehicle. I remember I bought it at Osco. It's the Corvette that turns into like a boat. So like that's never. No one ever says.
Like, I don't.
No one ever says Raven's their favorite, but I love it. You know, like it's just a fun vehicle.
Last thing for me, and probably my happiest thing this time was Fans Toy or Robot Paradise's cassettes. So you get Buzzsaw, you get, oh my God, I already forgot its name, the Rover, and then Overkill, and oh my God, the Stegosaurus is my favorite. I can't remember his name. It's how many shots I've had, but this is probably my favorite thing I got, even though I can't remember the names to anybody.
It's my favorite guy.
He can't remember the names, but what he can remember is that Cobra's better than Beverly Hills Cop, which is
that definitely he cannot forget. That.
Yeah, that stuck. That stuck somehow, but.
Brinkalizer said agreed. Split second suck.
Yeah.
Oh, Raven was my favorite as a kid.
Awesome. I think it's a really fun vehicle.
And thank you, Brinkalizer. You're right, because it's the coolest name ever, too. Slugfest was the Stegosaurus's name. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. We got a couple grab bags, and then we're going to get out of here. Let's go back to sharing the screen. And there are things that, TF Transformers crossover with Overwatch, I think is live. Yeah, the event starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. So if you're an Overwatch fan, you can now do some Transformers stuff in it, I guess. I don't really know what it is, but I know what Overwatch is, and I know what Transformers is. I don't know what the crossover entails. And then last, this is kind of cool. Dark Horse Comics puts out the Art of Masters of the Universe Revolution. 192 pages, hardcover, deep dive into the lore and the world of the Netflix TV series. Features behind-the-scenes glimpses of the development of the show. So I really love I love the story too. It's not that I hear some people say, oh, I like the artwork, but the story sucked, all this kind of stuff.
I like the story. I didn't love Teela, but I like the story.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like...
Oh, I guess, Revolution. Revolution, I'm fine with Teela, but...
Well, and that's what I'm kind of curious is 192 pages. That's all Revolution? So there's going to be has there been 3 or just 2? Revolution and Revelation?
Revelation and Revolution, yep.
Okay. So maybe I guess they will do another book for Revelation. I keep thinking it's a trilogy, and I think that's because my mind's stuck in the War for Cybertron trilogy. To me, kind of seems the same way, where they're trying to put media behind toys, and they don't care as much about the media as they do the toys, kind of thing. But the marketers can say, oh, we have a new toy line coming out with media supporting it. So that's kind of how I've taken both of those series. All right. We did it. Fucking under 3 hours.
No, we're at 3 hours. Don't sell it.
No,
short.
we always start 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
So we're at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, approximately.
2 hours and 50
or
minutes.
2 hours and 50 minutes. Yes, not 2 minutes and 50 seconds. But hey, we did it. Thank you for joining us, Freakenstein. I appreciate it. Oh, I forgot to read out his top movies, and they're actually pretty in line with with mine, Cliff. I should never speak for you. Top Legends, Legend, Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, Goonies, Lost Boys, and then again, this is one of those movies that is so underrated. I put it above most horror movies in my life.
Nightbreed.
Yeah, he put Nightbreed, but hey, I think I knew what he's talking about.
Nightbreed. What's fun about Nightbreed is if you watch Nightbreed from start to finish, you can't make heads or tails about what the fuck is going on in Nightbreed. But it's awesome.
You never know what the end is. Yeah, exactly.
Doctor, what's his name? Doctor Decker?
Monsters.
Decker, right? The killer.
Decker.
He's got the mask with the 2 button eyes.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, Decker.
He wants to do a live show with us.
What?
If you read Freakenstein, he wants to do a live show with us.
I got to get going. Oh, we should do a live together one day. Hey,
if you scroll up, there's another reference to that from him. Yeah, we should do a live show together someday since you are all Canadian. Which
have you ever heard of? Yeah, Duke Comic Art. That's my brother. I bet you will all love his. Hey. Like I say, I'm all about people promoting shit, even in the chat. So, Canadian Duke Comic Art. That's my brother. I bet you will all love his work. All custom comic book covers. Hell yeah. Oh, and Brinkley, I missed this. Oh, Brinkalizer really likes the Beekeeper. I've been kind of
it's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible.
Okay.
It's not great, but
is it fun?
It's fun. It's Jason like him just doing a straight up like I'm gonna kill every motherfucker movie.
Yeah,
what's the Amazon. Movie? Yeah, it finally hit fucking Amazon. What's the movie he did where he couldn't stop his heartbeat? So he's fucking some chick in public.
Crank.
What?
Oh, Crank. Yeah.
Crank.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget about Crank 2, High Voltage. Crank 2 High Voltage is even better.
Is it even?
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Okay, I think I need to revisit those two. I just saw a meme with him fucking the chick in public, and I don't even remember what the meme was, but it made me think about it. All right, we have literally lost everybody. Everybody's like, nope, I'm out. Peace out. But we did have Brinkalizer, Lucas James, KJ Smith, Paul Schreiber joining us for a time, Joe Juxtapose. So I appreciate all of you guys stopping in. Let's see. One of the MOTU Netflix, that's why I also think it's trilogy. One of the MOTU Netflix series had 2 parts. Oh
yeah. Revelation was 2 parts.
He is exactly right. That's why I'm thinking it's 3-part, because it had a 3-part release schedule.
Yeah.
Not a 3-part story arc. Okay. Thank you, Brinkalizer, for helping us out. And thank you for being with us all the time, providing your content as well. We really appreciate that. I think we were going to see all motherfuckers sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Sooner than yesterday.
Tease.